exalt. Lift up your hands this week.
Amen. Yes, Lord.
May great joy,
yes,
testimony, undeniable testimony.
Yes.
May they rush into your house this house this week.
Amen.
I see somebody light shining.
Yes.
Hey!
Yes, Father.
And the Lord said, let there be light. Yes. And there was light.
Yes.
I speak as the voice of God. I speak to your house.
Yes.
I speak to your destiny.
Yes.
I speak to your documents.
Yes.
I speak to your fruitfulness.
Yes.
I speak to your marital life.
Yes.
I speak to your business. I say, let there be light.
Yes.
Let there be light.
Amen.
So shall it be.
Yes, Father.
I declare it is well with you.
Yes, Father.
Whatever you thought this week shall continue.
Yes.
So shall it be.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
Over me, much more than I can see. His glory and His grace have made a way for me. His grace has made me a source. I mark my very friend. The beauty of His holiness is greater than the me. Much more than I can say. His mercy's overflow. He's always by my side. It's all because of grace. It's all because of His mercy. He shed on Calvary and gave me victory. I bow before your throne.
Sing Hosanna, hallelujah to your name.
Lord, oh Lord.
Oh Lord,
Sing
I worship you for your love. Exalt your holy name. Lord, we worship you. Lord, we honor you. Awesome God, we love you. Awesome God, we worship you. Awesome God, we adore you. Lord, take control. Mashali and Osalish. Kali over Satiriash. Ikoto Balerish. Rababa Shetelibosh. Rabba Susalibosh. Lord, we worship. Lord, we honor you. We welcome your presence. We welcome your presence. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Father, we thank you. We say you are good. We say you are faithful. We speak to destinies connected tonight. We ask that you give them a word. And we ask that you give us a word. We ask that there be an overflow from this altar unto everyone. We reject every network failure tonight. In this program and everyone connected, we take authority over the kingdom of darkness. No one shall be withdrawn tonight. Internet receive the auction to function. In the name of Jesus, so shall it be. In Jesus' name we worship. Wow, good evening everyone coming to tonight. Awesome. Good evening everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and good night. But be on the platform or don't go and sleep according to your season and your timing. You are welcome to this precious time. We are going to be having a nice time tonight. Wow. I'm very convinced that we are going to be having a nice time because we are still in the atmosphere of fire. And so we are expecting something good. And tonight you can see we are multiple in the house. We are not 1, 2. This is more than triple fold. We are 4 in this house. So we are expecting great utterances. We are expecting opinions. We are expecting voices. And we know that in the multitude of counseling they received you. So somebody will receive a word tonight. Wow. Everyone coming in, you all are welcome. Like this man that want to fly back. He said the studio is loaded. Yes, bless you, Mr. Sonny, everyone. Trata, you are blessed. Ella, everyone. Blessing is greeting us. Everyone is greeting us. Yes, everyone is greeting us. So, with me in studio tonight is me, number one. I'm here as usual. Maybe it's your first time of coming. My name is Pastor Gloria from Vineyard of God Ministries, Castellon Spain. And by my left is Minister Felix Sugaba, all the way from Switzerland. He is here with us tonight. I know you'll be blessed. And here is our latest pastor, Evangelist Stella Eboigbe. She's here. I know you'll be blessed. And we have our Reverend Mrs. in the house, Pastor Domitila Robert from Hamburg, Germany. Wow. Imagine Switzerland, Spain, Italy, and Germany. Wow. Plenty of experiences tonight. So imagine me share my own from Spain. You share your own from Switzerland. You not share from Italy. You not share from Germany. Hey! Wow. Hey! Wow, somebody say, hey, my chairman. Awesome. Somebody's greeting you, Benjamin Manuel.
Oh my God.
Say, hey, my chairman, greetings from Switzerland.
That's my special guitarist I told you
wow,
about.
That's nice. Awesome. Wow, so we are loaded tonight. Wow, Dila said the studio is on fire.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Complete fire. You can see 4 nations represented today. So if the devil miss it one side, we'll catch him. Miss it from Elijah, Elisha will take over. That's right. Miss it from Elisha, Jehu will take over.
That's right.
Yes. So we are here tonight. And by his mercy, we want to discuss life experience or experiences, because I have a lot, and the minister have a lot, the pastor have a lot, the reverend have a lot. So we believe you have a lot. So we are making tonight an open forum, a platform for us to share life Christian experiences and church experiences. In this end time, where iniquity is abounding and the love of men is waxing cold, just because of one thing or the other. No one that wants to serve God at the beginning also decided on his own not to serve God again. Something always causes it. Most people decided that they want to start serving God. So when you see them withdrew, some things happen that discourage them and make them withdraw and say there's no need for this anymore. So those are the experiences we are going to be sharing tonight. We're in Facebook, we're in Periscope, we're in YouTube. So all this one they are saying is on live service. You can follow through Periscope if you are there, if you have them. You can follow through Facebook. And you can even like testimonies with Pastor Gloria Moore. So people are connected there too. And you can subscribe to Vineyardtv to get notification. So you subscribe to my TV, Vineyardtv, subscribe to Pastor Gloria Moore page. You can also subscribe to testimonies with Pastor Gloria Moore. So we are connecting live to all these sources. Anywhere you press open, you will see something. Wow, awesome. Yes, Mr. Sonny, sir, Apostle Sonny, I greet you specially, sir.
Thank you.
Wow,
Thank you, Sonny.
Bless you. Sonny wants to live there and come and stay here.
Thank God you arrived safely.
It's too late. You arrived safely. Oh, Jamie for us.
Come back.
So we are talking about Jamie.
Come back.
You can say yes or no. Because we have a lot to talk about that, Jamie. So let's go. Give us studio, give us team. Wow, we have the people on YouTube. We know you are there. You can write something. Okay, Rosemary is there already, Michelle. You can type. We are selecting everyone. Selecting Reverend Mrs. Selecting you, selecting influence. Wow. So let's see, sharing my Christian experience and church experience. We are going to be sharing our Christian experience or church experience. How many of us went to church yesterday? Yes or no? We in studio were even in church for sure.
Of course. Of course.
How many of us went to church? Don't be shy as usual. You are not condemned. If you know you were in church yesterday, say yes. If you know you were not, say no. If you know you don't even go, just say I don't go. You say me. Okay, you were in church. Yes, confirm. And he was here in church. Yes. If you were not in church yesterday, if you were in church, say yes. Okay, Prince was there. Yes, I went. Anita was there. Yes, I know Annie was there. Yes, let's see. Don't shame. Estella said no. No, don't show. Chai. Priscilla, yes. Grace, yes. Mina, yes. Yes. Me, I was in church online. Ivy. Susie say yes. Sophia say me. Okay, Sonny, yes. We were on fire. Yes. Yes, okay. Please bring the no. Audio no. Chai. I bring the no. Because we want to start from the reason why most people were not in church. Linda, no. Hey. I like the no when I see them. Say, yes, I can't afford to stay at home, so that's good. Yes. I want to see no. No, thank you, praise. But I was online, no, okay. No, I was in work, man. Hey, I write down, no. Anita, you two no go. Let's go. No. No. Are we saying more no's? Shame not going to let me right. How can Destiny say no, he was not in church? Okay, was it on fire, not in church? Someone that was here yesterday said he was not in church. Is that funny, brother? Maybe he wants us to laugh. From France. So I went. I was online too. Okay. Okay, let's see. Just come in. What was the question? Chidinma, I know you were in church yesterday. People that were not in church yesterday, you want to see some reasons why people don't go to church. I want to know their experiences. If somebody hurts you, or God hurts you, or you were annoyed yourself, and there's a reason why you are annoyed. I mean, my own answer is in your hand. I blame you, Mr. Soni. Mr. Soni didn't go to church yesterday. Since I should bring the answer. You were in rough fire. You said no. God bless you, Shabida. So let's see now. Reasons why people experiences from your own point of view. We're talking about reasons why people don't go to church several times. Their experiences, number one, that make people to go to church, and number two, that make people who even go to church not to get serious. That's the worst. Because people manage to church, not because because they already love God. This one is keeping some people on. Because they already love God, they've loved God for long. So they can't see themselves not going. Not because they are happy going. The difference between going to church and happy going to church. That's right. And so people manage to go and they get more discouraged. Before you know it, they are no more going. Why? Because of several experiences. There is no zeal to go to church. On Sundays in Africa, this I don't make me feel still I know. My own is since 2012. Jesus. My own is since 2012, we no church. 5 years. This one say yes, but someone almost fights me. What did you say? I like truth. What happened that someone almost fight in church? You see? Somebody went to church, someone almost fight her. What happened? We know.
Yes, she was in choir.
She cannot be in choir. Are you in choir? Oh, don't worry, Brian, say you are blessed. Wow, God bless you, evangelist. Becky says, Stella. Oh. Okay, somebody is watching from Hamburg.
Wow.
We have Hamburg at Glory Pop. From Hamburg, Jamie. Wow. We have Hamburg in this place. Life. Reverend Mrs. is Hamburg here. Yes. So we'll be hearing the experience in what is happening both in Jamie and in Hamburg. That's right. From you and her. I said, Stella, Stella, we shall look into your case properly. Mr. Sonny, say, what to pick up 5 years. We are looking into this case. I'm telling you. 5 years. Mr. Sonny said, we are going to judge your case specially. We shall look into that case. It's a very serious one. He said, Mommy Becky, you know everything now. That's why you are not going to church. Okay. He said, no, I'm not a choir. Then why did somebody want to fight you? Okay. God bless you, sir. I say, I am blessed. Most times the task in church makes some people not to go to church anymore. The task, I believe it's the money, no? I think that is 1.2. The money. Mr. Sonny says since 2012. Haba. I like the haba. What's the kilo day? Since 2012. Haba. I like that word. It's too much. The task in church. So many people are really at home because of the task.
Yes.
But what if you say no?
What does she mean by
I know what he's talking about. No, at times I do help them, the money. That they are tasking them money. That's the picture. This brother, I believe that's what you mean.
Or the work that she is doing.
I don't let know. I'm in spirit with them. Okay. So let me know. He will tell me. He will answer us back. Because I know them. So please, do you mean by requesting of money or giving you church to sweep. Please, Obia, please help me. Wait, but I tell you why now, long ago. Come on. So how can you still remain on that? That's what you say back in no. What happened in 1922? It's still what you are. That should be history now. It was in one church it happened. Does it mean it will happen in another church? Come on. So let's see. Tell me that task, a minister wants to know here. Whether I that one don't tell me. It's a front task. I know my people. My money is money. I know we are this one money. But what I do is that I know for somebody to
say no. Too much. It's enough. It depends.
For people who don't really have any source of getting money, and when they go to church, the church is always asking, give, and they don't have any means of getting the money to give. Some of them, they feel like if you don't have, you don't belong to the church.
I'm telling you.
So,
I think it depends. You know, it depends on how the pastor takes it. It depends on how the pastor takes it. You know, let's not forget that. You know, the church needs money to function.
That's right.
You know, and of course, if the pastor, let's not, you know, if it goes beyond a particular level, then it becomes a task.
Yeah.
You know, but people should understand that, you know, money is required for any church to function. So I do not know, you know, how her own went and how it became a task to her. You know, even if you do not have, and a pastor should be able to understand that you cannot provide that you do not have. So I do not know how her own went.
Yes, Mr. Sony said front task is not an excuse because they're not deep into your pocket. And you know, individuals are different. Yes, there are individuals that when you say do and you are saying it every day, they feel ashamed and their heart cannot carry it. There are people that even if you use spanner, lose their hand as they lose and the hand go back. And the people that don't care, that's your business. If you like, shout, cry, they have make up their mind and not go do. So those ones can continue in the church. They will even be ministers. Nothing move them. Pastor will preach against them first. But there are the ones that don't have that heart. I've got to say there are people who don't have heart. They believe that when you ask, they can't do. That they are feeling the pain. That's it.
When it comes to every Sunday, you must. If you don't pay tithes, you die. That one is strange now. How can a pastor be telling congregation if you don't pay tithes? Even some telling the amount you pay for your tithe. These people you are seeing coming out to pay tithe, they pay 10 euro tithe. If you have 100 euro monthly, I should pay 10 euros. Should I give you the whole 100 euro as a tithe? No. And secondly, they always have something to do that they have to task everybody. There's always an event. Maybe somebody doing dedication, everybody have to contribute. Somebody doing birthday, you have to contribute. And there are some churches in my city right now, when they are doing birthday, they have to carry wrapper, head tie. If you don't have to pay, you are left out, and I better leave the church instead of remaining there.
You know, I recall the case of a particular man in one church. The pastor told him that he was compelled to pay tithe alone, not with his wife. You know, he had gone to the pastor to say, look, this is my wife, we are one. We have to pay this tithe together. And the pastor said, no, you are answerable to God alone. You have to pay it differently. You have to pay your own, your wife has to pay it. It became an issue. So that's why I say it depends on how the pastor handles this thing. A lot of these things we are talking about, a lot of them are in the hands of the pastors.
Yes.
You know, their motivation, what they do, you know, even if, you know, people are willing to pay, what they do with the money and all that becomes the issue. So some people may not be willing to pay because of what, you know, what the pastor is doing.
Wow, bless you before you carry on. Wow, I have my evangelist here, Evangelist Christian. God bless you. Wow. In short, I needed to have spoken with you. The Lord keep you is in north half part of Nigeria, in the midst of Boko. Hey! The Lord be with you, say short. I thought of you this morning too, because the week was very busy for me. So I will, trust me, I will reach you this week. The Lord strengthen you, the Lord be with you, the Lord keep you. The work you are doing that is not easy for me to do. May the Lord strengthen you. For sure, I'll reach you this week. God bless you, sir. Well, I'm happy to hear about you today. God bless you. Well, let's move on.
Yeah,
Yes.
from what I wanted to say concerning why some people stay at home, is that some churches, when they start raising these funds, which makes sense if they have to use it for the kingdom work, but they don't consider the people who are not in position of contributing. For example, I know a case where this elder was always giving and trying his best, but the point is, it came to a point where he could not do anything, and the church could not even buy this elder even the train ticket, which was just 35 or 36 euro. He's an elder who has always been giving, winning souls for the church. So you see, things like that, it withdraws people. And as I'm talking, he stopped going to church. He said he's not going to church, and he has been in that church for years.
You see, this is where someone was talking like that within the week. This is the painful part of it. I don't, before I came here just now, a Spanish woman called me. This Spanish woman was with us just in a few while. She at the office of a prophetess. So she called me, she wrote me, I was in studio Friday, she wrote me I should give her my number, she described herself, I gave her. Now she called me this evening before I came and said that there is a man who is in Oropesa, is not too far away from us, just this evening as I was preparing. That the man is a deliverance minister, a white man to Brazilian man. That he wants to bring the man close to me. And that she too wants to come because where she is, that there's no fire. That what is her problem is the language. But she prefers it now, so that she can carry on with the fire. So I said, no problem. So I asked her, he said, the man doesn't have a house. The man doesn't have a house to stay with the wife and a child. I said, no problem now. Come, bring the man, let him see me, so we'll know what to do. So I now gave her time. I said, any of the week before the service, except Wednesday, write me, you and the man come and meet me here. I had somebody crying it that she was in a church for years, paid tithe offering, using her body to work, everything about her life to work for the church. That she lost work and just needed little help of where to stay. And nobody cared to offer. Yes. And she begged for, I don't know how much she said she begged for that $300 or so. And what she was giving was about $20 or $30. It's unreasonable. Yes. You know, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense when we are demanding for this thing called money. And then if there's somebody who is really active, because the ones that are not even active self should be taking care of, talk less of. Somebody who is not active, a soul winner is looking for a house to stay. That's right. You must put a brother to give the person a house, or the church should already see it as part of the duty. You call brothers together and say, please, let's help this guy. If it is 2 months, let's do it for this guy. Because he has been coming to church, and he has been so you allow a man who has been winning so. And the way some churches really rate when it comes to money, when they want to help you, they want to help the ones that are really, that is the sure ones that are bringing. They don't know that the real people you have in that church are the prayer leaders, are the ones that look for souls. Yes. So they want to go and check record. Why will you go and check record of somebody died before you can help? This is very, very bad. No, it's bad. They go and check record and say, let us see your financial contribution to this church. So it is when we see your financial contribution before we now help you. It's not good.
It's in the hands of the pastor.
I'm telling you.
It's in the hands of the pastor.
It's not good. It's a very big error. And look at that one. A man come to pay tithe. But some people are trying. You can't do that in here. Me, I will not have liver to do that to them. A man come and pay tithe. And you say his wife to come and pay her own. Is it by force?
No, it's not by force.
God have mercy.
They even have the register.
Why?
To check whether the man...
If you pay the market. If you pay the market.
If you don't pay, the pastor bring you to the consciousness.
The pastor calls out the names.
What do you say?
The pastor calls out the names.
They will remind you, you have not brought your tithe.
Don't say it.
I'm telling you. I mean, this
you call my name as the altar to come and pay tithe. Is that false?
I'm telling you, this is something I witnessed.
Yeah.
I witnessed it. There was a register. At the end of the month, names will be called out.
Yes.
Those who haven't paid, those who have paid.
Some they are too good. Or someone.
But if I say I will not pay, will come. For example, I say I will not pay.
I mean,
why will you call my name? I will tell you, cancel your my name. I will not pay again.
This is you know, those churches that use fear
To fear.
intimidate people.
Exactly.
You know, this scaremongering, you know, they tell you if you do not pay, you are stealing from God, you are under a curse, you'll be a perpetual beggar, all these kind of things. I mean, this are just, you know.
But it's very, very bad. I'm not, in as much as we encourage people to pay, but calling them on Sunday, you now call Gloria, I remind you of your tithe. It's not a union now. It's not union where you say, we have given you your own. No, it's not about God.
Yeah, because this writing of names, I remember I have one case where this sister, she was doing business and her tithe was always very, very huge. So sometimes the people who also take care of the tithes, they were discussing it that, do you know how much this woman brought today? You know, because of the names they are writing. So this woman had to tell the pastor, please, I will give you my tithe personally, because where my name is going, armed robbers might even attack.
Exactly, they do attack.
Yeah, because of
they do attack. And you know, I do tell people, I do pre people say, if you want to put tithe, you know the money is a little bit big. I do tell them, don't write your name, put it in both secrets.
Yeah.
You know, because of the church now where name must be called, so that they will know that you pay, so you have to go and give the pastor hand.
And you have been offered a special prayer. That one too is discouraging a lot of people that I know. Yes.
Those who cannot pay, you know, they are offered what you call.
So they will not be comfortable now. They will not be comfortable because it's not about that carry it. But the fact is that it doesn't make you comfortable because when you are in the church every day they are saying it. It doesn't. It says, but mommy, our husband and wife to pay tithe together. You can. Is it not tithe? Husband and wife, what God have joined together? Yeah. Is it tithe that you put us under?
You are one.
Me and my husband pay tithe together. What's it concern me?
You are one.
So I should go and tell husband, put your name, put my name.
That's separatism.
It's complete.
Yeah.
You are separating the.
No.
Are you separating them for tithe? What are you saying?
They want to acquire more money.
Look at your more money.
But if the tithe is 100 euro, maybe 50-50, this
They put it together. Is it not the same?
15 and then together, what is the difference?
But it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Why with the husband are we different?
Family.
Huh?
But in most cases, it's because also, for example, if the pastor is aware that this man is working and probably the man must be ending like this, and the woman also is working, so that's why they mostly bring such ideas.
Yeah.
So that they
know how much.
Why would they know the pastor how much they earn?
Because of the tithe you pay before.
Yes.
They can,
They have an idea.
They have an idea.
because of the tithe before they have an idea.
Yes.
Yes. It shouldn't be it's abuse. It shouldn't be like
It's an
that.
abuse. It's an abuse. It's no longer about God.
Exactly.
It's about business, kind of.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's why people are not actually respecting the matter.
Yes.
A sister took money to pastor in the tithe, and she called me from Germany. Called me that I took money, I go and give pastor. And the pastor counted in my place and said, your tithe is not complete.
What?
Live from Germany.
It's not complete.
He said, your tithe is not complete. I said, how did you know how much
I
you are earning? My brother-in-law, when I said staying together, went to Nigeria, he followed someone said, follow me to the church. And he followed the guy to the church. And it was the guy that pushed him. The wife was telling him, don't go. Huh? He said, if you don't pay your tithe in our church, you will not be ordained. That one. People have asked me my question. I do just cut it off because I said that the adultery. So at the end of the day, my brother-in-law went to the place and they gave him, they tell you to pay. When he followed the friend to the place, the wife warned him, you don't need this place you are going. We don't need all this stuff. They went together. He said, they entered, they told him, take your card to see the man who got 10,000 naira. He first of all shouted, 10,000 naira. But he was already there. He dropped the 10,000 naira. And as he was telling the wife, let's go, they said, no. Your wife, let's go where? Pay your wife home. He said, he looked at the man at the table. You mean my wife cannot afford to go for counseling after paying 10,000? He said, no, you must pay your wife home. That's another 10,000. It's too bad. Very bad. I'm not, this one is when he came from Nigeria, was in my house. I said, what do you mean? He said it was. When he asked him, the man said to the other sister sitting down, the other says, okay, collect 8,000. Sacrifice.
Jesus.
Sacrifice. He now collected, he now said that the guy said, the 10,000 he dropped was already looking for how to take it. He was watching with his one eye, the money is still on the table. By the time he saw they were not focused on him, he grabbed the money and told the wife, let's go. What's this? So how will that one have respect? And since then, he never had respect for that pastor.
Yes.
He never followed him anymore online. So there are some things we do. The money itself is not the problem. The manners by which we take it. Esther she brought another 10 euro from France. The way the pastor holla. I said to her, but it doesn't matter if it's 100 euro you have. Maybe somebody give you 100, you take 10 euro inside. And you give. And what I do ask, what if you don't? If it is not fear that has actually caged people.
Yes.
What if I don't? Is it by force? Because it's not everybody that followed Jesus that was doing everything.
Yes. Yes.
And they tell you that you are stealing from God, you are going to die, you are going to...
That person
They are
will
just
name me.
putting
I thought
fear
it
into
was
the lives
only
of
me.
people.
You know what I mean?
The fear is too much. And
The fear
such
is
pastors,
too much.
they are so
Yeah,
pompous and they act like
Because
God.
Yes.
the majority of them actually established this church
For money's sake.
for money's sake.
It's for
Because,
money's sake.
you know, I remember one of my friends, you know, somebody called him from Nigeria and said, "What are you doing in Europe? You're a great man of God. Just come back.
Come back
All
home.
you need is just one big man in your church that pays tithe. That's all."
Finish.
So it's all about tithe. It's
So,
not
so,
all about
so
God.
if the church is, you know, premised on tithe,
Yeah.
established on tithe, that is it. I mean, that's why somebody was saying not too long ago, so if that's why you opened your church, close it. Close it.
Because it shouldn't be like that at all.
You know,
Like
close
a
it.
church,
It's no longer
I was-
about winning souls, it's about money. This is the issue.
Like a church.
And
I
that's
was-
why you see this defense, because of this debate that is going on. You see how some men of God are fiercely defending paying tithe and all that. It's not, I mean, we are not saying, you know,
Don't
tithe
pay.
is don't
Pay. You must
You
pay.
know?
And
Because
then
at
it
the end
should
of the
be
day,
other
it
pressure.
it comes down to faith.
Yes.
It comes down to faith. It shouldn't be under pressure. It shouldn't be under
That's-
any intimidation.
Yes.
You know,
calling names out is why I've never had that before.
because if you
Special
don't have faith, no matter what you pay,
It's a waste.
your faith is not there. It's a waste.
It's a waste.
I mean, just like what I was saying yesterday, you know, I read this book in the name of the Father. You know, there's a statement. It says, "For those who believe, no explanation is necessary.
That's right.
For those who do not, no explanation is possible." Because you have to have that understanding and have the faith. You
And you'll be seeing that some people
and
doing
you see
it and seeing
results.
results.
It's about faith. So, me, I don't really want to go into.
I understand too, even me.
You know, the
Of course, the wahala
of the
is of
debate
course.
of, you know, should you pay, should you not pay,
That's not my business.
how correct
Of
is it
course.
in the Bible and all that. You know, because whichever way you see it, there are people that will find
it
a
on
way
the
to
other side.
justify
Of course, so it
it
doesn't
with
matter.
scriptures,
Of
and
course.
those who will tell you,
Of course, so
you
it's
know,
nothing worth
it's not,
debate
it's
at
not
all.
justifiable.
Of course.
But if you ask me personally, I see it within the concept of giving, which was a cardinal principle of Jesus. You know, giving. Because number one, the church needs the money to function. And of course, you know, if you have more than 10%, 20%, why not give it? Do it.
Do it willingly without
Do
trouble.
it willingly.
Not
And
by calling your name to
if
come
your,
and
if,
do
your,
it.
if your faith is there, you know, you will see results.
Yes.
But whereby people are being intimidated, you know, questions are bound to be asked.
That is the problem.
All right. What are we doing with the money?
And what doesn't even help the matter is the opulence of some of these pastors, what they do with the money. So people are bound to, even those who are willing to give, you see them asking questions.
Yeah.
Why am I giving? Why are you living such a lifestyle when I'm struggling day in, day out to pay this 10%?
It is well. Want to hear from you? I say something.
I wanted to say concerning this giving, like from the experience I had in the church I was, the church we were giving, almost everybody was a tither in that church, but the rent was just a minute amount, you know, less than 200 euro in that church, but still every Sunday we need to raise funds, apart from the tithe,
To buy a church.
to pay the church. Sometimes we raise the fund, we can get like 700-800 euros.
Unbelievable.
The offerings is apart, tithe is apart, every Sunday.
No.
So you see, people were discouraged. I, for one, I was discouraged.
Unbelievable.
No. The treasurer has noticed their own is just the treasurer has to just to count and give.
No, why does it fund for? Not to pay for the money.
Anybody who wants to be a treasurer in that church. That's what she's saying.
What about the real money coming? If we are raising money in everything we do, what about the real money that has been coming?
That is the question. There was a lot of murmuring going on, but you know, until the time we reach, until God tells you this place is not for you, it makes people leave the church, and they were hurt because they keep giving, and we had people who were under social, who were taking assistance from the government, and some of these people, they needed also at least 20 euro to help themselves, but they always have to be giving. You see, things like this, they discourage people. I have a lot of them, when I call them to come to church, they say, hey, you have started your own church, you want tithe. I don't have tithes. Straight.
But this is the problem now. Everybody now believes that you too want
tithes.
Because it doesn't make sense that congregation knows that you are paying 200. And people are paying tithes. Yes. And you are raising money to pay for. And you are not paying church building.
Yes.
A brother from here went to Africa. When he got to his church, after about 15 years ago, they said church fund. He said no. I was paying church fund when I was small in this church before I come here. After 50 years, I've come back.
You are still paying.
We still continue with that church fund.
What have you done with it? Hold on this one.
Hey! God have mercy. If everything a church we do, church will raise money. That means the purse has been empty.
Yes.
Because that's the message.
Yes.
If everything, because if it is not like that, that means there's another explanation. Maybe as we are doing this fire conference, now we must raise money. We can't raise money in this country. We didn't raise money.
But maybe that's what is happening.
Why would we raise money before we do a program?
A different theme of a conference, then it ends up with fundraising.
We don't do that.
It discourages people.
You know, I think that I don't see anything really wrong with raising funds for projects, for whatever events and all that. But as long as you bring it to people's understanding, as long as it is voluntary, if you are going to task people, if you are going to say everybody should pay 100 francs, we are forgetting that not everybody can afford 100 euros.
That's right.
So if it is voluntary, the point is that people are not stupid. You see, people have, we are humane. People have human heart. We can reason. We can reason. We are not stupid. People want to. The average person, anybody got the average person has human heart. Let me put it that way.
Yes.
And we understand things. There is nobody. People are willing to give. People are willing to help.
When you are real, when they see the honesty.
When they see honesty in what
when they see what you are using the money for, when they see honesty in you are dealing with human beings.
They will give.
Unless we want to brainwash them, people want to give. They know it is needed.
They want to give.
Any place that is blessing them, they want to do it.
They will give.
Human beings have to give.
Full-heartedly.
They will give. You won't put any pressure on them.
They will give. Yes. Without pressure, they will give.
Human beings want to give.
But when we give today, I went to one church in Nigeria, and it was their Thanksgiving day. Money was, I saw money flowing.
That's Nigeria.
Flowing to the altar.
Wow.
That's Nigeria.
Flowing to the altar. I'm telling you, my friend paid, let me don't use that word, 500,000 naira.
Of course.
Yeah, as his Thanksgiving. The following Sunday, I went with him. Only one pastor. They have about 10 pastors. There was only one pastor remaining. I was like, where are the other pastors? They said they traveled to Dubai 3 days ago for a retreat. That's good. Can you imagine? All the pastors left for Dubai for a retreat after the Thanksgiving day. Yes.
Wow. I would think people are stupid.
Are people stupid?
And they saw it. And when they come back, they will be happy I'm coming from Dubai. So people know.
The pastors have their special car park. The least car I saw there was MA200. Wow. Lamborghini, look, mention the car.
People will talk, sir. People will talk. We are drawing people like too far.
We are talking about church.
People will talk. They are human beings. People are discouraged. People are discouraged. You invite somebody to a good church will open and you invite somebody say, hey, church. Hey, don't forget this morning.
Even the program within the Regimila, if I give am I coming to pay tithes?
What we are faced with is a capitalist wave of Christianity.
Exactly.
It is not helping the church.
At all.
And that's why, you see, my spirit said, once your eyes are opened, they cannot be closed.
Yes.
That's why you see people's eyes are being opened. People are beginning to question those things that we took for granted in the past. That's why you have this debate about tithe
all over the place.
I mean, don't tell me that you need a private jet to evangelize. My God. For God's sake, where do you go to? You don't need. Do you know what the cost of a private jet can do in people's lives? You don't need it. So, I mean, people's eyes are being opened. And the knowledge is there. And thank God for technology. People are beginning to learn so much. People are beginning to see what's happening all over. That's why you have this debate going on.
Exactly.
So the debate is effectively challenging the wave of Christianity that we have, which is far different from what we used to have.
Yes.
The wave that came from Europe, and the first wave, where the missionaries came, built hospitals, built schools, built for free.
Black money is a black money.
Yes.
For free. And then that wave, the capitalist wave, came from America. And that's what we are confronted with now.
Yes. Yeah.
But that wave is going. This second wave is going. So we are entering into the third wave of Christianity. A wave prepared by knowledge.
That's right.
Knowledge. People, look, don't tell me about the Bible again. I can open the Bible now and read it. I can listen to whom I want to listen to.
Exactly.
No matter where the person is.
I listen to the person. I hear the message in a different place.
I hear the message from a different place. Not what this man is just telling me
every day.
Yes.
And I'm indoctrinated with the wrong thing.
No other person to clarify me.
No other person.
Maybe I carry it. Maybe I don't know much.
Yes.
Somebody just pour this onto my head every day.
Yes.
Use one scripture and bombard me. One
This
scripture.
is it. I know nothing else. Then I clap for the person.
Clap for the person. Now it is very open that you can hear it from another source and begins to use this one to check this one. That's what is happening now.
Exactly.
Because
knowledge.
And my pain is that gradually everyone begins to follow the same pace. Even the young one God will raise, the person will not even wait for God to work on him or her.
Yes.
He just quickly want to take oil and begins to. I see a Christianity that is funny that the only testimony you are hearing now is I buy car, I build house. A pastor will come to a conference. The testimony the pastor will give, if it is 10 pastors, nobody will give testimony and win souls.
Nothing.
Nobody will talk about mission work.
Nobody talks about
Jesus.
God gave me this. I helped this number of people.
Nobody.
I helped this number of people.
The type who come to conference, the only testimony we hear,
Gift of
house, car. I'm like, something has gone on.
One pastor came to our church one time where I used to be and told us that he has 12 cars in his compound.
That
to
is
do what?
for what?
Who are you transporting?
But when you are telling Nigerians like that,
Yes.
the members are, some of them are so calling that they are happy for.
That's when they want to come.
That's the question I'm asking.
Things are happening.
That's
This is the question I've been asking. I said,
Yes.
a man said you have this. Is it for you? Why are you happy over somebody that should take care of you? He's having everything.
And you are checking.
I've said it several times. A pastor will even have a house help. I preach it those days. It's just message. Okay. I preach those days. Some pastors were calling when I was in Nigeria. A pastor will have a house help in his house. He's a pastor. The pastor children will be going to good school. While this house help, who is a woman being, will be at home. Wearing buluku. Even in the midst of the congregation, you know that this guy is a house help. If a pastor is acting like that, and you are a member in the church, won't you copy the pastor?
Of course.
It will become a normal thing to you.
The pastor is your role model.
A pastor is passing through the streets. His neighbor's children are hawking groundnuts on the streets. And he's a pastor. The only thing he will do for these people is to put generator fume to fence the house. And his children are in good school. The fact is that the morals, we're talking about all this lesson, all this, all those that came from Scotland and all of them, that came to Africa to change it. He said, that's why when you say, even this capitalist stuff, whatever came from America, we are learning from the American stuff we have in our too. It's about money. That's it. And that is it now. It's so we in Nigeria, we value the whites. It is we that are here that know that white is not as we think, nothing. We in Nigeria, when the whites come, there are several gospel preachers, evil singers. We want to go and bring a white man that is even tired.
Yes.
To come and sing and take billions away.
Yes.
And we raise money from the black and give the whites to go back.
We will value their songs more than our songs.
We value their songs, pass our own.
Yes.
Whereas our own carry our show pass their own.
Yes.
And we are not Americans, so we are in Africa. We love their own.
We love their own.
This is our program. We like to copy.
We love their
We
own.
don't want to be original.
We don't want to be original. They want to learn from us, but we
that is it. We copy them. We copy the very low part of it.
They come to us. We sing them their own songs.
And they brought worldliness to us and call it gospel again. And we are making them. It's about them. We are not learning from all the ones that are doing. That is that missionary work in that America. The ones that are talking about light. The ones that pray for their White House, we don't learn that one. No. We learn how they have different cars and different everything.
Yes.
That's the problem.
That become too materialistic, and this is one of the reasons why the devil. These are one of the strategies that the devil has used to keep the children of God at home, because when we are so focused on money.
Yes.
People are discouraged. They stay at home.
They are at home.
And the devil is winning. Is winning. So
and the devil is even telling them that don't need to go to church.
Yeah, I don't need to go to church.
Don't need to go to church.
Devil is saying you don't need to go to church. And before you know it, now devil begins to put where the people mouth to discourage them.
Yes.
And when the people are saying it, you see that they are saying the truth.
Yeah.
That is it. So devil can just begin to use people now to finish your pastors.
Yes.
And when you listen to the people, you see that they have points.
Yes.
That is it. You see that they have points. What they are saying is true. It's true. Our minister was telling me one yesterday. Since Monday, I've been laughing and funny. Going to that one you say you went to, gave money to prayers and all this stuff. The one that made me laugh is that he was sitting down. The pastor was telling congregation, this man has taken 50 people to Europe. He's still there.
I was there.
He don't that is also the error.
I was there. He was lying to the congregation.
And you sat there.
I was there.
You didn't say anything. Don't be an accomplice.
I was there.
What will he say?
This time around,
he's a visitor to Nigeria.
Hey,
I was there. He said that this man sitting here has taken over 50 people to Europe.
oh my God.
I was
In the
there.
hands of God.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Satan is taking over.
I'm telling you something.
You can see that it's worse. The man is sitting down. That visited
Jesus.
But that was the worst.
He's the worst.
That's the worst. I cannot. Since Monday I've been imagining this.
We talked, and then, before I went to Nigeria, he said
Mr. Brother, your husband is here.
he wanted to do something for me. He wanted to organize the children of the church to pray for me. So he would, want me to bring money for them to cook, eat, and all that. I said,
Everybody said,
Are you sure you were not hypnotized?
I said, okay.
You will do it before you realize.
I said,
That's
okay.
just it.
So I went to him. I met him in his office. He said, welcome.
I've been laughing since yesterday.
He looked around to make sure nobody was there. He stopped, nobody was coming. So as I gave him the money, he looked around. He opened the door.
You put the money there.
I closed the door. I almost told him, give me that money back. Give me back. So I said, okay. I left. A day before I was to come back, I called him and said, how far? You've not still organized this prayer service. He said, they prayed for me already. I said, look, I almost told you, please return my money.
419 inside the church. No, how do you expect people to be?
Using children to
That
lie.
I know that you are spiritually sound.
He was telling
Things like
people
this
that
can keep you. You will stay at home.
Yes.
You will not have the urge to go back to church.
He was telling people that I've taken more than 50 people.
And the person is sitting down there. You don't understand my pain. The person is sitting down, and you are like that is it has gotten worse.
The church is still there.
I not gonna be there.
It's not.
And the person is sitting down. As I said, the person would have allowed you to go. What the church did is influence. You know why? Immediately said that many people will join the church.
Yes.
So this pastor have connection.
Yes, that was what we wanted to prove.
Oh my God.
Because I actually gave the church a keyboard. So he told me, he gave us this keyboard. He said, he has taken more than 50 people to Europe. I said, and then he said, me?
Imagine.
More than 50. Yeah, he said more than 50.
Naturally,
It's more than 50. And you see, you needed to see the way they were not looking at me. This man,
Big man.
man, when they find prayer,
when they look for prayer, I don't carry people. I carry people. What time did God do here? I just.
you imagine now.
And by the
Just
time
imagine.
when I stood up to go, they were coming to shake me.
Yes, now, so you can
Wow.
Asking me for numbers. Hey.
Hey! The man that have taken 50 people to admit.
You know,
You see, those are the, imagine somebody that knows the truth there now.
in the church.
It's too bad.
In the church.
A lot of lies have been going inside the house of God that has made people to stay bound at home.
And when you are talking to them, they have experienced it. Devil is really using. They've experienced it. Hey. So you can't tell me what I have experienced is not true.
Yeah.
Somebody will tell you, I've been there, I've been there, I've been there. You must wait to program. Imagine the last time I went to radio. A brother that went there said, I come so that if they ask money, make I give them coins. You can see that mindset. You can see that mindset. Once a pastor come to program and climb, by his message, we know the end. Immediately climb. Even people can go see guys, they discuss, they laugh. Immediately climb, you will know the end. Immediately climb, you will just know that it's coming to be about money. Then when somebody says that I refuse to go to church for money's sake, you just know the person has experienced it. Some are not experienced because of what they hear or what their mother
Told them.
Imagine a woman take his child car, go take sow seed for prophet for Nigeria. The car you labor for in Europe, your mother carry it and want you to sow seed for prophet. So it's so painful. It's so what that's why they're trying to discount. Because they are not seeing everybody as the same.
Yeah.
And Marine has taken over by making people to get that. Yes, it's true. Look at it. And when they bring the proof, it's the same.
It's the same. People are so discouraged.
It's the same. You will see a pastor that has been in church coming to tell the truth, confirm it. That what people are saying, I was the one assisting that church, I was this, you people are very right. So what do you expect people to say? It's so discouraging. So discouraging. It was a pastor said that is in the ministry. It's not genuinely following again.
No.
The church said, go and buy a land. He asked 10. Instead of 50,000, call 500,000. Because you are not seeing everybody like you are eating, you are using us. You see, it has become competition. Just acquire for yourself. Those who go to church, hardly before you see a dedicated believer. They are so selfless. I went to a place, I ran to the bedroom, I wanted to use myself in the morning. I imagine I came from Europe. I wanted to use myself. They said the water wasn't rushing. A sister put bucket of water. She wanted to use herself. I said, please, can you share it? I just quickly want to use myself. He said, no way. My mind fly.
My God.
My mind. What? This one that came to such a place. It's water. You are going to flush your urine. Even if it doesn't flush well. When the water open, and a fellow brethren run to you the money. Can you give me little water to just flush? But let's share this water. He said, no way, I can't.
Why?
That is the issue. And it's in church.
In church.
I was shocked to my mother. I said, this kind of place. I said, you can't? He said, no. I said, Jesus, what is it about church? I just left there, walked to my hotel, which was not far. I have to go and ease myself, leave service.
It's too bad.
I said, God, what
happening?
What is going on here? We are having unbelievers.
Yes.
We are having heartless people in the church.
That's what church has, come down. It's so, I don't know how to put it. I keep saying this to myself. Look, just as children are born unto God, so are children born unto the devil.
Unto the devil.
So they are everywhere. We go out to evangelize. They go out to evangelize. Exactly. Before, let me say this, before the first time she came to Zurich, one of us, went out to tell people to distribute the flyers. And I remember a lady, confronted the
Say little high voice.
Confronted the girl and said, that woman that is coming, I know her. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. You know, she tried to discourage people that were there.
Mm-hmm.
But later on, when the woman, even to the extent that the husband of this other lady that was distributing flyers heard it and said, no, don't go there. Don't even take my children there. But when he got home, he went through, you know, the what do you call it, the messages and all that on YouTube, and told his wife, go, carry my children,
You carry
go,
me.
carry all of them.
You see?
And you know what happened? In that program, God located her.
Amen.
But she was going to go to Nigeria. And she told her that she gave her anointing oil and said, before you enter your house, anoint the baby.
Okay.
Sort of. But do you know?
Yeah, they are hiding the volume. Yeah, that's your
Yeah, but do you know, before she left, her sister called her after the program, before she left from Nigeria. Her sister called her from Nigeria and said she was with a pastor. And the pastor said that you have been separated from the problems of the family.
Wow.
Amen.
Wow.
You see?
That was the girl
Wow.
somebody was saying.
It's Satan.
Yes.
Satan already saw that she's going to be delivered.
Yes, that's what it is.
And he went and came back safely without any problem.
Exactly. And you know when you
To
say
the
this
glory
one
of
now,
God. So you see how
Satan manipulates
Satan
people.
manipulates people. How
Wow. You see this thing you say now. This should be our second point why the children of darkness is so smart.
yes.
That this is how they are manipulating people. You see one of the daughters that came yesterday, the top fair one that is now doing great work from Austria.
Yes.
The first time I was going to Austria, there was a pastor there who, I pray he watches now. At times I check it for them. There was a pastor there who told one of the daughters following me online was going to that church. That's how we describe people for church. That was the last time the lady entered the man church. He just told the man that one of my mommy and watching on Facebook is coming. Should we use our church? The man said, we'll use our church. Okay, let me just host her. Selfishness. The man said, let me just host her. And there were about 3 or 4 in the church. And the man that called me, took my number and called me, said, I want to host you. I'm saying it live because I pray he sees it. He said, I want to host you. I said, host me. I said, how? He said, they told me you are coming. I just want to host you. My spirit told me, I will host you after this one. You come to another program, you join me. He shared his vision under a few minutes. I said, sir, it's okay. I will come to your church in as much as I don't want to be going to most churches. I said, I want to be free in doing God's work. I said to him, but I will come. Sir, but I want to be considerate. He said, we gather people that will join him to raise money for my coming. I said, why don't you forget it that way? Let me just come and use your hall.
That's right.
I said, sir, don't carry, I'm a pastor, I feel for people. Don't carry expenses to go and give few people you have. He said, no, people that used to be his friend, he will gather them, saying that because they are there. He said, I will gather them, they will join. I said, you don't need to go and put people under pressure. Let me buy my ticket, do everything. Forget, I will have online people. Don't worry, just like you give us the hall. I said, by God's grace, you also increase your membership.
Yes.
Because most people that were not going to church will get awareness that you are there. But for the expenses, leave me to take it. He said, no. I was like, this man, this rich. Let me take the expenses, let me buy my ticket, let me come. Don't worry, it's your hall. I will put your name of your church. When people come, they will. He said, no. And that was how I went to Greece. It was the hall of the man. I was the one that paid, we paid the ticket, me and the online people. Simple, did the trust, paid my hotel. It was 2 sisters there, some brothers. So I told you this is how we did Greece. So you relax. I know you are a pastor. I'm a pastor. I know their pain. I don't want to put you into trouble. The man said, no, he will do it. He will do it. Maybe we do it. I said, sir, no problem. She didn't come. He was postponing. I was supposed to be around March, but now I have to go and take it up. He was postponing. Wait for him. I will call the daughter that is in his church. That was saying, he told this pastor, let her bear at peace. But why are you saying no? The pastor said no, that he will do it by himself. I said, I don't understand the mindset. It was funny. Finally, the pastor now told them, okay, and let him come and join. He now called people that are with me online meet. He now charged some bill that he needed whether about 1,500 or 2,000 to do the program, and they are not your members. There are members of another church. Some people lack wisdom. Why do you think they will give you money? Say because they have to change the pulpit. Now they won't help you do your church because I'm coming. So when they told me, I said, it can't work. He withdrew. And then when he saw that we are organizing it through the sister and other people, he said he's not interested. They want to come and join the organize it now, but they will take another hall. But we took another hall, he joined them. I said it's work of God. However, if he joined, allowed him. Quarter to go. This is my backup. He said today you want to go and follow a remarry. He said to them, that woman is a married. Me, I became married for the man. He said, I'm a married that. He's even watching my mentor. My mentor in Nigeria is a married. We are married. I said, so me don't reach level of married. Married. So you don't carry me to that level. And he told one of the daughters that came yesterday, that was in this program throughout. He told that one that I'm a married, she shouldn't go. This one talking about Austria now. I'm a married, she shouldn't go. And that one said he saw me in a dream. Where she walked in, I called her woman of God and gave her something like that. If I can take picture. So how can I be a married now? So no one managed herself to come. And then I just know I said, woman of God, come. And she shouted. You see? And she was like, wow. And when the church, everybody was going, program close. I had to call her back. He said, yes, you are right, Mommy. These are the Austrian people now. I had to call her back and say, take this key holder as a gift. So she was happy, confirmed. So that was what made her to start following to even to just being in school and come and see God using her. Being in part every day, she will see God using me to tell her, take it like this, take it like that, take it like this. You see, it was God that helped her. Now she's following. And now she's discussing with the pastor. Even the sister that was managing with the pastor said, no, this is wickedness. You scatter people not to come. Praise God. People came. I know that I came to that program till tomorrow they are following me. Look at this one we finish. You know we are here on Saturday. A woman went online Saturday morning on Facebook and be talking against this program that the innocent sister that was talking about their flight was shaking. That she warned the sister. She was doing Saturday morning that God told the sister that she should not come here. I'm telling this Saturday.
Well, she came successfully.
And she received the great deliverance and comfort. Yes. You can see how wicked Marine is.
Yes, safely.
Marine is just on Saturday morning. She just carried and came on platform, said that God sent her to warn the sister not to come here. And she didn't hear there. The reason why I'm saying it now, so I will not mention the woman not to make her popular. So that you will warn yourself. Because I was told on Saturday morning and I look at you. I say, if they do our Father at heaven, that was your prayer point. So there wasn't a need to even mind now. Someone is coming to catch fire and you stay for Facebook. They do our Father who art in heaven. Well, I'll be that name. Now I'll be that name since with them. I just look at her. I wanted to write that. So now I'll be that name. No wonder you can't understand spiritual matter because you are Canaan. No, because you are Canaan.
The Bible said, above all, get knowledge.
Yes.
You see, you have to discern which voice you are hearing. Yeah. Because that is the spirit you carry that speaks for you. Oh, yes. So which voice are you hearing? Yes. You know, Jesus said, I know my sheep.
Wait, sir. Do you know what exactly I asked that my daughter? After that Saturday, I called her in the evening and said, which voices are you listening to?
Yes.
Because I couldn't believe that she could listen to such a carnal voice. Carnality was all about the lady. Yes, I'm saying to that she will hear it. Yes. Because imagine you start talking in few minutes, about 40 people follow you. You start talking in few minutes. I'm not saying I'm jealous, of course. In few minutes you start talking and talking and talking. The next second after saying, our Father at heaven, you just started. I say, hey, you are emotional. You are emotional. We don't even be pretense. Completely pretense. How can you live from our Father at heaven and start crying? And if you now begin, he said you saw plane crash. You told the young lady, and your husband do travel every time. You know, your husband will crash. Now the lady was crash because she's talking to you.
The plane did not crash because they were dead. Other people were saved.
Look at so.
Thank God.
So you wanted to stop pressing.
You know, the Bible, Jesus said, I know my sheep.
My sheep hear my voice.
You know my voice.
No, my voice. You can't hear this kind of negative voice. Can you tell me that?
Whose voice are you hearing?
I think this one is not yet born again. This one never born again, sir. Because you look at the face, you see the character. Yes. You know, this one by their eyes alone you can discard. I look at the woman and say, this one not bomb, I can't be talking to this one. The reason why I even talk about her is because of what brought this matter. And imagine this morning, he still carry phone, they call the same daughter. That as people are now taking pictures, doing everything, and God begins to open her to see what was behind. Shut up!
What was behind?
Patience. That's what our former first lady said, will you keep quiet? He said, I love my father. Will you keep quiet? What do you know?
No sense.
God have mercy. So you see play crash, don't be you crash. Now me one crash. Will you keep quiet? Then born again. You are saying that you were saying in that video, prophet has eaten our money. They will pay 1,000. They are not coming to pay me 1,000.
Oh, I was going to, I remember I was going to one church one time, and I took a taxi. I had my friend with me, a friend who is in, when you say bondage, when you say extreme bondage, but he is the kind of person that is argumentative, you know. He will tell you this one is good, this one is bad. Somebody in chains, who you would expect that, that he will be all over the place looking for where
to get deliverance.
To get deliverance and have the chains, broken. But when I was going to that place, we were in the same car together. I didn't want to listen to any argument. I told him, no, I was going to see a friend. So he dropped, and I went. Afterwards, I called him, and I told him, do you know where I was going that day? I made up my mind to go there, and I was not going to listen to any argument. I was not prepared to listen to any distraction, because I made up my mind to go there. And then he was telling me, that person, this is that. I said, look, you graduated as far back as over 30 years ago.
No work.
And you've not had a single job since then. I said, look, my ministry is called Ministry of Solution. Not Ministry of Thomas. If your ministry is Ministry of Thomas, you will remain where you are.
Yes.
And you will be arguing.
Exactly.
Even when the doors are open,
you can't pass through it.
You will not see open doors, you will see locked doors. You will see locked doors with chains. Look, God did not create you the way you are. So there's a solution to your problem.
Exactly.
Why are you, people that need solution, people that need to be liberated, first of all, they need that mental liberation.
Exactly.
To emancipate yourself from mental slavery, that mental slavery. And then, look, these are the people that even, they argue more than anyone else.
Exactly.
They don't see it.
Exactly. You look it at their face, it's obvious.
They don't see it.
But they can't see it.
The eyes are
Bible said that
blind.
were blinded.
The ears are deaf. Can't you see what's wrong with you? Can't you see that you need help? You need help. And you are the one that tells people criticize, this one is not good, this one is not good, this one is not good. Are you good?
That's the question I was asking.
That is why before you take advice from somebody, make sure you take advice from somebody.
Right person, right source, that can see future.
You can see the future.
You see the future of the person, not just talking.
Darkness, and you are telling me that church is not good.
It's not possible because you never give guidelines.
That is your lifestyle.
The person don't even go to church because you cannot go to church and be praying this era in the name of the Father and of the Son.
You are in bondage.
My Father at the heaven.
Darkness.
And you are criticizing.
And Satan has allowed these things to also to work in the life of people, because if you tell me this church is not good, I would prefer to go and see it for myself.
I have to see it.
Rather than hearing and staying home.
I'm telling you, because Satan is the one saying it.
Yeah.
The devil will pervert you. The devil will give talk to somebody.
Is Satan telling you that your state, your condition
is not good.
Is not what?
Because Satan can tell you that the person is not good. Why can't Satan tell you? You know the funny part of it is that how can you stay at home? Why will you not dream? Because you belong to Marine now. It is either you are working for Marine and you know it, or you are working for them unknowingly. Maybe they are only using you. Okay, even if you predict that something is going to crash, which is We are not predicting you will clash or your husband or your children will clash. We are predicting for me. Then after predicting that the thing will clash, and finally the thing didn't clash, is it not enough?
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, after the program, you two Nicodemously you watch. And you saw that there was deliverance and power and the word of God. But still, at the end of the day, how will you still now that they watch past now? Many of the things you should be able to come that thing. So why can't you now God did not show you future? You sit there in your cubicle, talking to 20 people and looking for who want to destroy. And from there, if I become married, I be saying. So from there, you now begin to say, as they were just doing everything, and as your eye just open a dream, give your dream.
Who opened the eyes?
Who opened the eyes? It's money.
It's money that opened the eyes.
It's money that opened your eyes. Where do you belong? And as they were taking picture happy, you could just see the secret order. And the person asking you, what is the secret? You say, you will see yourself. Why did you have to see for me before? Child! I said, that is why our madam verse. Will you keep quiet? Shut up your mouth. Will you keep quiet? The other one said, go to the other room. We are in the other kingdom. You don't belong to light. That's why your prophecy is from the dark world where you are coming from.
That is it.
And it is what is happening.
And because of this, the genuine churches are suffering too.
The genuine churches are suffering because marriage is desperate to disconnect people away from the right source.
When you see a real church, most of the real churches, they don't even have
they don't have the people.
The people.
No.
And people say nothing is happening.
Nothing is happening. And that is why something is happening. I said the church is small. They are looking for big name.
The devil doesn't want you to have.
Don't want you to have deliverance.
Huh? So he will do everything to discourage you.
We should be smart. If we are too smart to have material things, we should be smart also in the things of God.
I'm telling you.
To know when the devil is trying to stop you not to achieve your purpose. Because it's about your purpose.
Because Mary don't tell them, say, we are targeting this person. We are targeting this, we want to kill us, spirit of death.
Yes.
Mary don't tell her, now she come, they talk and say, even the dream when she talk on the Facebook, when they saw the dream said 2 plane crash, when somebody was saying how God was taking us on 2 planes that is full of white. And now the other of us wearing white, we are on 2 planes, we see showers of blessing. Now you are seeing bad things, tell us we make you see evil. I don't tell them here, don't let somebody who hates to give you dream. Yes. Anybody that hates you will never give you good dream because it's a verse.
She saw the 2 plane clash. Okay. What happened? Did she stop the plane or to
Did
crash?
she stop it?
That is the question.
Are you now annoyed that it didn't crash?
It is the spirit that she carries.
She's a money now. You want to become prophet, to be talking to people, speak to your hearts. It's your whole life. And look at that, I saw these confused people. They don't, if today they have everything to tell you. I watch it, I say, look at this one. You don't understand what we are talking. The pain about is that you are still like, God warned you not to go. God can't warn you not to come here. It's money that tell people don't come.
It's impossible.
What I say, by their fruit we shall know them.
Yes.
Yes.
It is money that distract people. Yeah, we hear it every day. Yes. I stop power not to come. Yes. So you are part of the kingdom of darkness. After Mr. So if you wear black eyeglass, inside the dark room you can't see anything.
That's right.
Complete. It's a dark eyeglass. Huh? It's not that people me follow us with fake accounts. I know now. They are letting you
see?
It's not to let open and let the grace speak for you. You can't follow with fake account. You become fake person. So those are the part of people who are being discouraged with lies. If you see the way marine spirit is working fast there, if you see the way marine is working fast, fighting the children of God, and when you are preaching the right gospel, few people. But when you are preaching the wrong gospel, marine push people.
Yes, yes.
I don't understand. If a genuine prophet come to town, you will see people.
You will see people.
If the one that will put them in bondage come, you'll be amazed and like the pastor, the prophet may not preach anything.
No, there's no fire. They feel at home. There's no fire.
Jesus have mercy.
They feel at home.
They tell you how you will get rich tomorrow.
There they can easily get more members.
Yes. The first thing they say when they come is, I'm not here to judge anybody. I don't care what you do. I'm not here to judge anybody, but I see a turnaround. So tomorrow, 200 euro, you come out.
That is it. I mean, we preach life to people.
They are not preaching life.
They don't even
They are not preaching life. Somebody just come and shout and shout and
How
shout.
can people grow if you don't preach life to them? How can people grow? How can people know that what they are doing is wrong?
They don't know. They themselves don't even want to know. They themselves don't even care. At times we try to package them, but is the package actually happy?
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work because people are discouraged.
Tell people the truth.
People are not going to church again.
Tell people the truth.
People are discouraged. So, all this fake, mind who you listen to, mind who you follow. That's why I got that I said, God said remove distraction, block them off.
That is it.
I took one from my bed this morning, I look at the name. You, since you become a friend, doing online. As I'm talking now, you go, don't say that you. I'm going to go the watcher. Since you become a friend, say I should accept you. Accept you. I've not seen you cross my life. When I finish, you go watch. This morning, as I don't hear that woman, they talk arrant rubbish. I just take and block you. No, I'm not owing. That's why we're talking about entire miss and soldiers. Yes. I know they fear you because you are not real. If you are real, come out and talk real. Yes. Stop biting people at the back as a friend and biting. Hypocrisy everywhere. Yes. Hypocrisy everywhere. I block you because you have I've not seen you one day come up and you were the one that was desperate that I should accept you. Why did I accept you and see what? So come and smile and see what I do and use it to preach against souls of people. It's because this generation doesn't care for soul. They don't. Everybody's checking account in the pocket account of offering. Yes. Offering. Offering. Everybody's checking offering. Immediately church close. We want to know how much the offering brings.
They're even the poorest. That's the problem.
Oh God.
They're the poorest.
And the real ones that God should have given to a pastor to help the ministry is annoying because of the pastors.
Yes.
It's annoying. The pastors who really wants to do God don't have the people to do it.
You have a church where nobody is giving tithes because
nobody is giving.
Are hardened.
Of course.
Because of past experiences they've had.
Yes. People are not really doing it anymore. Because they believe you only need money from them. So when the right pastor comes, how can people be at home?
And the pastor will suffer.
He will suffer. He will suffer for what another person comes. Yes. At times I will tell my husband, the reason why I shout because if the person makes the mistake, he will still come back to me and I cannot say no. I will tell my husband, the reason why I shout for members, I shout. Do it like this. Do it like this. I said, because if the error come, it's still coming on me now.
Yes.
It's still coming on. Share will not let me. There's a brother who doesn't come to the church. Will come once in a while. The time he was coming, will stop coming. Will come once in a while, will not come again. It's not even up to anything. He called me online. I want to see you. I said, child. My members doesn't want to. I don't know they come. I already know. And there's no way we don't do it. Because we're going to be talking. Yes. He just say it. I say, I know. I say, I know. Brother, take his way. The day when I give and preach, I never see on the next one they say, it won't because of that one. Say, make I just show face again. So we must be careful. Say, make don't have trouble, they are called online pastor. Yeah, there are online people are like that. Some online pastors are really confusing. Some online pastor that doesn't know what it is, they are really confusing. Some online, it's not all. Some online pastor, they are really confusing. I'm telling you. But we must be focused and try to do God's will.
That's right.
Because no matter what is happening, because it will still happen. We never see you. If I'm saying they think it's a joke. We never see you. No. Things will still happen if Jesus died. Yes. We never see you. The love of many shall wax cold. Jesus said, if God doesn't come on time, even the elect will not be saved.
They will not be saved.
We never see you. Because when you are hypnotized, the thing you say you don't like, you do them. You a real pastor will preach and do deliverance. Nobody will give you money.
At all.
Another person will come and shout, your father altar, shout. Somebody come out for 1,000, 2,000. You are like, is this not my member?
Those who want to be blessed, double portion, come out and pay 2,000.
They are selling breakthrough. They sell the anointing.
If you want to have your breakthrough tomorrow,
they sell it now.
2,000.
Breakthrough. It's been long now.
No, but it's very bad.
They sell anointing.
It's
now.
been long.
You have money, you can buy anointing.
It's been long. We now have Judah Iscariot us.
No, Judah Iscariot. Iscariot as in plural.
They now said Jesus.
But how do we bring this? How do we bring this our people? At times I'm like, but why do you allow marriage this fast? At times I'm like, I now understood the scripture because
Pastor, it's because the people also they are not ready to open their Bible.
That is the picture.
Yes.
Because
it's lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
That's the point. And of course, I mean, like she said, a lot of people do not want to learn. A lot of people are hypnotized.
They are hypnotized. It's not their minds.
It's not really their minds. People are hypnotized.
What you said, I believe you.
They are hypnotized.
There was a time I was in a program. I was in that church before. This is like 10 years ago. I was in that church, and when this man of God from Nigeria comes, oh my God, we will use our cards. I will draw the last kobo from my disposition clinic. I will draw everything. We'll be shaking.
Yes.
Of course.
There was a time I went to an evening program when he came. I said I will just put a 30 euro in my wallet. I said,
for where?
Then I left my card. I said, but I will give all the offers. I said, the 25 euro, I won't bring it out. But before I knew it, I was angry. Why I didn't bring more money?
That is what they call anointing to raise money.
Yeah, I was angry with myself. I said, When I got home, I was like, but what really happened? Because I said this morning, I didn't know when I was doing that.
You don't know, no. If once you're
on your way home, you realize what you just did.
The fact is that once you come to a program like this, I've been ties now. We don't suffer now. We don't suffer. So that make us come to shout. We're only trying to package it so that we don't allow the devil to use it to destroy people totally.
Yes.
That's why we are bringing it and giving the knowledge.
Yes.
And I do tell the rest that we don't need to curse pastors or curse everybody.
No.
You be enlightened, as you said, if your head open, don't open.
Yes.
The reason why you are still dabbling around it because you have as it open. The Bible talk about the eyes of your understanding.
Yes.
That's
right.
Once the eyes of your understanding open, forget it. In the dream, you can't catch me.
You can't be.
In the dream, no, for where? Where you want to come from? All their prophecy, when it come to pass, I come and pay. Very simple. Me pay now. When your prophecy comes to pass, I'll come and pay. See, that is the reason to pay this money. Many things have gone wrong. The hypnosis is that when it comes, the whole atmosphere is taken over. Everybody, it takes one man who has experienced it.
Yes.
The time we were under that place, a man came from Ghana. Asia. He said, we pay. One guy was just laughing. Why was the guy laughing us? The guy had experienced the man in Malacca. So, the guy is going to look and say, na job. We don't pay. We buy handkerchief. Now 1,000 to tear 1 pieces. Na job. We didn't know. We were after from 3 days program. The man said, want to continue making 7 days. We pay. We are giving envelope call for orphanage in Africa and that was the envelope I was talking about on day 5 today. They give you pay 251, they give you €5 to go and sleep. That's demonic. Give you 5. When the Ghana man came again, he gave a brother €20 to put in purse. The brother ironed the €20 and put it in purse. He will zip it and check it every day. Money double only. This is magic. This is magic. You think when you put it, when the guy was frustrated with this last, he run away from there. You think the €20 will bring money for you? And the worst is that they cook. After the whole cook, he sent my money joiner. When they go finish, affliction will come. Affliction. We'll see. So we were shouting fire. Nothing. After the whole shouting of fire, finish. And can we continue? We'll make it 7 days. The man enjoyed.
I know.
He never come out from here. They don't the collect minister. They said 1,000 to a family. This one too. We don't see tears for this euro. Arm robbers. Yes. So that is the picture. But you are, so when you carry your head every day, don't carry your head everywhere.
Yes.
Because once you are under, it's not easy.
Yes.
It tells God, unless your anointing is more than.
Yes.
If you are not married, you people.
You will remain.
I finished going to a program. I finished when we closed from that event where we paid those money. As I sleep, after all the cooking, I was a choir then. And when I entered my bed to sleep in the night, I saw a woman putting on white with swords, stabbing everybody. That program repeated in the dream in that night. She was stabbing everybody at the back, tearing them apart, the same congregation. After this man finished his demonic work, I was dragging with the woman, taking her to dodge. He said, that's why I came to deal with you, because you are the one standing in this place to protect us, not to do anything. I was just serving the choir. That's why I came for you. She chased me in that dream. I was still serving as a sister then. I woke up. The hospital, I see myself. Jokingly. Now, the journey of my paralysis. The hospital, I see myself. I wake up, jump from bed and start bleeding. Life. I've seen something. That's just when we go to the program, I tell you, I'm owing my landlord, I empty my purse. And immediately the person come out of the program is anointed. And if we don't see the test, if God make you empty your purse, before you come out, somebody will give you back.
Yes.
So God cannot make you empty your purse and you go back home. The landlord is insulting you, nothing. A woman said that he made a prophet who says a prophet and follow her to her house. The next thing the lady know, that journey happened, is that he was already dating the guy. The guy just stayed for your house. They date him. The next thing you know, Gabele. As he got belly, I clear life. As he got belly, I clear. Say, what is going on? I thought you were a prophet. You impregnated me. Does he chase the guy out to go and try to abort the child? And I preached that evening in the studio that I don't know what the message that got down like. The next morning she called me. He said, I'm in a mess. What happened? He said, I met a marine. It was the description that met me there was a marine. What happened? When the boy left and the boy called her, and she told the boy, I'm pregnant. Who impregnated me? Where are you from? I don't even know you. I don't even know you. Where did you come from? Life. Where did you come from? The guy said, let me tell you, that seed in your womb is not an ordinary child. I will tell you where I come from. If anything happens to that child.
My God.
The sister was dying, Jesus. Many things are happening. When she called me, she had me preach again about that no matter who give you concession, who make you to who sleep with you, that is God that give concession, that child might be the next president, it must not be aborted. She heard that message, and she said she was coming from the road where she went to buy some tablets to abort that child. So when she heard this message now, she called me, and I screamed, devil have no child. That child belongs to Jesus.
That's right.
Devil have no child. That child belongs to you. You can't spoil the child. You can't abort the child. I said, because you might die trying to do that.
In the process.
I said, Mary has no child. Mary only possesses children. That child is of God. You go for deliverance, you'll be okay. And she used a statement and told me that the guy made him to stop following me first. That was the problem.
Because of the fire.
That was the problem. So when the guy met her watching me, because she called me, I saw that she was in my messenger. And because the time I had them in messenger was when I was not having page. She was able to call me message. I was like, who are you? You have not been following. He said, you won't understand. I'm just coming out from trouble. He said, when he comes to my house, he cut me off from you totally. He said, I was watching you. He told me, take away this one. No, take this thing away. He made me watching you because he said, he disconnected me from your program first. And he has access to her. The pain is that she now called her former pastor in Nigeria and told that one, look at what has happened to me. I was not able to call you again. It was lost under the web. He said, we tell the boy, is this not a sin? The boy said, forget that thing, which kind of sin? Until that word came on her. And my pain is that she told her pastor in Nigeria, former pastor. And the pastor told her, that child can't be a good child. She now asked the pastor, should I avoid abort? The pastor said, do what is in your mind. Oh God, oh God. You see. That was my pain. I said, no, he didn't say do what is in your mind. He said, abort it.
Yes, indirectly.
I said, don't you abort it. I said, don't you abort it. I said, himself was not also a good one.
Yes.
Maybe he was also eating money from you.
Yes.
I said, don't you abort the child. I said, you can't abort the child. That married son is a bastard devil from the pit of hell. He showed many things happened. He said to me, he's just going to throw. He wanted to take the drugs with fruit. That was what he was buying. When he heard me shouted it, I said, go, come. Since you already come to help you. Give birth to that child. It will be a blessing to you. In short, many things happen. We are afraid to share most of these things online so that they will not just discourage. That's some people have a source. Confirm. And I don't think if you want to seek counseling, don't seek counseling from who is jealous of you or jealous of the person you want to ask about. It will never give you a good counsel. Seek counsel from somebody that is far, that have no benefit from the person you are talking about.
Yes.
Otherwise, he will not allow you. He will tell you, don't follow that person. He said, devil, he's a married.
Yes.
Because he knows that when you are close to that person, his hold over you will be broken. These are people are not going to church. People have happened. It's not that we are too gullible. Somebody don't say that prophet will be carry for house. Why are we like that?
It's because
it's not all that hypnotize.
They no longer believe now in God, the power of God. They
believe in people.
In the people now. If it's the pastor that is the reigning pastor or the prophet that is the reigning prophet, you know, so they focus their belief on the person, and that's why they are missing it.
Yeah.
You know, some people now are really discouraged. They don't go to church, but the fun is that when you have experienced such things, it's better you go to church.
It's better to stay at home.
God loves you. God will reveal Himself. He will reveal the pastor or the prophet you are following to you.
Exactly.
I was in a case like that, and until I was like I was having a kind of doubt, but until God revealed to me, I saw the man I was ministering under as a minister then. I saw myself. The man was struggling to drown in a sea, and I was the one that God used to rescue him. I said, no, this is the person I'm looking up to, who is supposed to rescue me. So I'm the one rescued. I said no. So I had to leave the church without any explanation because it was clear.
Of course.
You see, but if you stay home and you live your life, your spiritual life for a week, you cannot. God will not reveal some things to you.
Exactly.
You are very right. I think like you rightly said, many people are married to their pastors.
Yes.
It's good to be humble, it's good to honor, it's good to be dedicated. But God says He has equally given you the spirit of wisdom.
Yes.
Look, if you discover that this is a Babalawo, what are you doing there? The man that tells you to go and bring a man's pants because you want to marry that man.
You say it's a prophet.
Go and bring you.
You say it's a prophet, it's a pastor.
Yes, you know that this one is not
It's
a
not
man
of
of
God.
God.
It's not of God. That's what I'm saying. The people.
The person that tells you go and cut somebody's hair, go and cut somebody's hair, for me to pray for you, you know that this person is not a man of God.
You should know.
I used to tell them, did he give you any Bible quotation to accompany it?
So they give.
You need it.
So they will give. So they give Bible.
The last one that came to our former churches, he said we all should bring salt, a packet of salt. We brought the salt. He said Elisha hid the water with salt. So he's not going to make us rich and hid everything concerning us with salt. So we prayed and prayed for on the salt, and we paid and take the salt home. Then when we get home, sprinkle it in your house.
As a matter of fact, there is nothing you want to do that you will not find a verse from the Bible.
Oh yes,
that's
what I'm saying. It's in the Bible.
From the Old Testament.
You will see.
Yes.
You will see.
Because this is ancient tradition.
Yes.
Exactly.
So you will always find something there.
Back it up.
You know, somebody said one time, do you know when Jesus drew
when they accused the
what
woman?
he was doing on
They will give it a name. They will give it a name.
In Greek, they will bring it out in Greek. To my mommy.
They will give it a name. So there's nothing you cannot,
Nothing.
find a scripture.
You will see the Bible. You must back up. When someone says somebody should bring a bottle, took their bottle and begin to hit, and he begin to hit their legs. Begins to hit them, breaking their leg. He said that was using bottle. He asked what he told them. The other instance said I went to market to look for the biggest padlock because they want to padlock their enemies. So you have to look for the biggest padlock. So you can see there are always something they'll say. And he said I didn't want to buy the padlock. I went to look for the biggest. So you can padlock all the enemies.
So that is the thing, then you remain there. Even when God tells God, you are saying it.
Hey.
Because you are married to the person.
You do believe him, yes.
Because it's difficult for you to.
Exactly. And they don't hear.
So, and then, your brain, everything, you just put behind you.
I'm telling you, what happens to the brain? And then when you then come on, you now get the anointing of God directly.
It's hypnotism.
It's hypnotism, that's what I'm saying. Because today hypnotism that make you not to reason as a human being.
Yes.
You see some women leave their husband because of one God's doctrine.
Yes.
It's happening.
Yes.
Because of one doctrine, a woman will quit marriage.
That is what is happening now.
But they prefer to go to heaven.
He said they bring heaven. Which can prefer to go to heaven? How will you go? Whichever you want to go. You think you abandon your husband, you come and go heaven. A woman will quit marriage because of one doctrine.
You are inflicted the man with pain and you say you
want to go to heaven. Which heaven? A woman will misbehave. He said because you want to go to heaven, husband is not holy enough. It's a wrong mindset.
The holiness can save the man.
That's what the Bible says.
The holiness can save the man.
No, the man will drag them to hell, so for that,
It's ignorance. It's ignorance.
It's ignorance.
The truth is that if you cannot even read your Bible, you can listen to the audio.
It is the Bible that says it is your eye that will make you not to enter the kingdom of God. Block it.
That's
so they
it's
block
about
it off
the
now.
things
That's what I'm saying. That you will always look for a verse.
Yes, they always have it. Yeah, I even went to one, there was no verse to back it up at all. The man said, anyhow I did this, so far it works. I was there, I was having stomach pain. I didn't know it was just a minor thing. I went to the hospital, they said they didn't see anything. So I called my mom said, is there no church there? Just find any church. And then, my church just scattered newly. I was not having church. So they were telling me about this church. Wow, the church is nice. Just go there. Somebody called me from far and said I should go. People are even going from different places that I should go. It's in your city. I went. When I get there, I told the man my name. He asked my date of birth. I told him. I didn't know he was going to check my horoscope. He checked 22nd February horoscope. He was checking it and he was asking me about my family. I told him everything.
They will be asking
I
everything.
didn't know. Then later he said, yes, the problem now is from your village. Your mother's people want to kill you. I said, my mother people. He said, I see your mother very fair. I said, no, my mother is very dark.
Because she's fair.
He says, my father is fair, but my mother is there. He said, yeah, but your mother's sister is fair. I said, I don't even know them. I did not know them. The man said, well, what you will do now, you go and bring, I think, 350 euro. You bring 7 coconuts, you bring cow rings, you bring... I left. When I got home, I put my husband under pressure to give me that money to go and give to that man. But after I gave the things to him, he said I should use the coconuts to buy. On my way home, I realized that I was like, where am I coming from? My eyes cleared.
Because you have left there.
That was my, after paying the money, giving him, I went home. On my way home, I realized, Jesus, what have I just done? The coconut, I break it and drank and read that day. So
can you see the picture?
In fact, when they are saying you go there, I pay, I say it's not your fault because it has happened to me.
You had no ties.
It has happened to me. I paid before I realized. So anybody saying that shut up, don't go there. You just go and put yourself into trouble. So it's this one didn't have any Bible verse to back it up. His own is anyhow I did it.
Take it like
so
that.
far.
It's a complete herbalist.
A
modern herbalist.
Yeah, the complete one is suit. So anyhow you see it, take it.
I mean, this what is going on. You see, if you go to Nigeria, there is no signboard that says Babalawo again. All these things have been done to Church of God.
Yes, Shaddai shall not die ministries. Yes, someone was like, wow.
Taking by force.
Shaddai shall not die ministries. Who said Shaddai will die?
You know, I took a pastor followed me to my village one time.
I remember that one this morning too.
And then when we got there, he said he was coming to pray. I said, okay, come. So we went there, and then he looked around. He saw one woman there. He said, this woman wants to kill your mother. I said, which mother? My mother of 80-something years. Nice. My mother will not pray not to even die. My mother of 80-something years. This woman wants, if you kill my mother, is my mother sweet again? Is this the only thing you saw in this place? That this one wants to kill my... Let her kill my mother! Are you crazy? That is this the only... You said you were... Okay, which of them can you kill? You pastor. Which of them can you kill? He said, did you bring me here to kill somebody? I said, no, I brought you to eat pounded yam. I brought you to eat pounded yam. Yes, it's pounded yam I brought you to come and eat. When you finish, they will kill you here before you go. That this one wants to kill my mother. My mother of 80-something years. Even if devil tells you this, won't you tell devil you are lying? You are a liar? It doesn't. When we were going back, I refused to pay his transport.
The man don't catch bad market.
Bad market. I'm telling you. Even if devil tells you this, tell the devil.
It's not because this is not prophecy.
Yeah, if somebody wants to kill 80-something years old,
to do what?
So do what?
Because of sacrifice, they will not accept.
No.
You think witches and wizards, they have no sense at all?
Wizards and wizards have sense.
They have sense.
I'm telling you, wizards and wizards have sense.
You think they don't have sense at all?
The woman is not too useful.
What are they doing? A woman that lived her life, 80-something years old, she's not even praying not to die again.
She's not tired. She's not even tired.
She's even tired.
She's even tired.
You see, somebody wants to kill her. You want me to pray you because of this one?
Hey! God have mercy.
They are terrible. They are terrible.
Studio, put phone number, maybe one or two. Someone,
it's the wisdom that we need.
Yes.
Wisdom
is the principal thing.
Yes.
But how do we make people to be convinced? Because you know the worst case, I do some to follow some platform now where after what I'm saying is that most of the little people, let me not say little ones, the ones that are even doing this, they don't even the ones they are condemning, you know. And some like the ones who are even believing on, and not even the ones that people are really condemning. That's even my pain inside. Then if we are condemning the last hope of the ones people still believe, I don't see that I'm like, could there be a solution? Because When somebody mind is corrupt.
I think the solution, you know, I mean, we are here now, we are discussing this issue.
Yes.
And everybody is sharing his or her experience.
Yes.
I think we are getting there gradually. And like I said, the knowledge we are talking about, the knowledge is filtering into people's houses.
Yes.
You know, people are now listening to people in other
Having
places.
opinions everywhere.
You know, people are harnessing opinion.
Yes. Let's take it as a Yeah, bless you.
Good evening.
Good evening, bless you.
Good evening.
God bless you.
Thank you for the good work you're doing, ma.
Wow, God be praised, dear. Bless you.
I just want to contribute for the church matter
Okay.
on ground.
Yes.
Because many churches these days, so many things are going on. So, there are some churches in my area. Today they will open. Tomorrow you see they have assistant pastor. Next month you see the assistant pastor run to go and open his church. I know of one church that have like breaking before right now. So why are they running? Is it that they cannot join hands together to do the work of God in one place? Hello, ma. Are you hearing me?
I'm hearing you.
Good question.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, fine. The one I'm still going, you will see somebody going to road work who will be in the chorister. I know choir to be a place whereby they are close to pastor, after pastor, chorister.
Of course.
So you will notice it, you will say it outside. This person is still doing road work. Why is he in the chorister? They will say, I beg, forget, how can you judge? Are you the one to judge? Let this one do the work of God. So many things are really going on in churches these days. So many things.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we are
Hello.
following. He's hearing the followers.
Hello,
Minister
my
wants to
sister.
talk about it. Okay?
Hello?
Yeah, so he's hearing.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, God bless you. Follow us online.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank
Let's talk about
Thank
it.
you for the question.
Yes.
You see, you can never stop the process we are talking about. You can never stop what you are talking about. That is, people opening churches, multiplication of churches here and there.
Yeah.
I think people will always do what they want to do.
Yes.
Those who are called, those who are not called, they will always do what they want to do. But at the end of the day, we have to come back to the Bible. The Bible says, by their fruits,
We shall know them.
we shall know them. So, it has become a vocation, so to say. Whether the person wants to use it as business, that is it.
Of course.
Whether the person is called to win souls, that is it. Now, it comes down to what you see there.
Exactly.
By their fruits,
You
we
must
shall
know
know
them.
them.
You must watch them.
Now, to the second issue of
Guess on the road.
guess or whatever.
Abomination.
Let me tell you something. The Holy Spirit, the Bible says the Holy Spirit does not dwell in a filthy place.
It's impossible. Impossible.
The Holy Spirit does not dwell in a filthy place. You see, a lot of pastors, so to say, they put the people, God says, He says, you follow me first. Every other thing will be added. But a lot of pastors, they want congregation first.
Yes, congregation first.
So they will do everything to please the people.
Simple. Simple.
And yet God says He does not dwell in a filthy place.
Exactly.
Are you hearing me? Now there are people, like the people you mentioned, who genuinely want to change. You would expect that pastor will say, okay, if you are doing this work, because you cannot be a leader in the church. You can sit amongst the congregation and listen and learn
and decide to become a first.
and learn. But you cannot be. That's why you see
a worker,
in
yes.
the church where these things are happening, the Holy Spirit does not manifest.
Impossible. Impossible.
It
They will be
doesn't
shouting. Thinking that shouting is
I have a similar experience. It cannot. It cannot manifest because it says it does not dwell in a filthy place.
Exactly. Exactly. God bless you, sir.
I asked this very question in my church before. Our choir mistress was walking in the street. So we'll be in choir practice. We'll be calling her. She'll still be on the road. Calling her, when are you coming? You are the one who's supposed to be here first before we come. She's still there telling us that I'm not through yet. When I'm through, I will come. So one time I was so angry. When I'm angry, it calls someone else. So I'm like, this choir will scatter because nobody's really doing well here. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody's like for God. Even our choir mistress who's supposed to be helping us is not even helping matters. I asked my pastor, can Holy Spirit dwell in a filthy body, just like you said? Because like many people here right now, they go to streets, they are this, they are that. What the pastor told me that even in Old Testament where there was not the Holy Spirit, then the Holy Spirit do come and go. So when they are on the road, the Holy Spirit leave them. But when they come to church, the Holy Spirit this is just, I was looking at this man and like, is it true? Me, I was convinced maybe it's true because he's my pastor. Yes,
And this is the problem now.
Yes,
You believe your pastor know better than you.
yes, so when this lady was ordained as a choir mistress, I was looking at him like, this guy.
Because you know her very well.
Yeah. Oh, he said later on he knew that I wasn't happy. He called me to a corner and said, she's not serious. I just want her to be serious. That's why I
It's a lie.
And she used the position to.
That is why they are missing it.
Yes.
You know, I thought somebody
She
said to me
spoiled
that
everything.
they said to me that this is why we allow the guests to be in choir so that they can sing. I said no, they will never see us again in life. Because you should have denied them that position to leave the work.
Yes.
As when they are still doing that job, show them, let them be in church.
Yes.
But not to rule. If you give the daddy, that's when we God have approved it.
Yes.
That's what you are telling them. They will never change again for life.
It discourages others.
Other people that wanted to do it well, we say, I wait in the house. Other people cannot do it well. You know what I was saying? You come to a program and you see me cleaning. As a young lady, cleaning the church, serving you, running everywhere. When you go to the program, you see people that are really running around. The pastor. They mean that it's running around. All my friends in the church, they are the one mocking me that I'm not civilized. They are still hustlers, and I say I'm giving my life to God. And prophet comes from a program. Those people are the one that drops it, and it's only the people he's prophesying for.
Yes.
This is the problem we got in Europe. Me that gave my life to God totally, I will only see one prophecy. The sisters that I know, the brothers selling drugs, you prophesy for them.
Yes.
Yes.
Me that is trying to be a born again, we go and start selling now.
Yes.
This is what we are saying in Europe. Hello, we can hear you. Yeah, Lord bless you. Why God? You can call again. Sorry. This is the problem. Hello, it's not God. Wow, it's a pity. You call again. This is the pain because there is no way I will not be discouraged. It happened. Those guys are the ones that have the money. Those guys are the ones that have the money. So what are you expecting? Hello, we can hear you. I hope your WhatsApp is good today. God bless you. We can hear you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Why is it? Good evening, mommy.
I can hear you.
Why is it that those churches that they are doing the wrong thing, those are the churches that people are running to?
That's the same question we're asking now.
Because they are
Because
Because they are comfortable.
They are not rebuking
They
them.
don't want to change. They like it. They are comfortable.
Yeah.
They are in the church. They can still do what they like. They are in the usher. They sell drugs. They are in choir. They have girls. And the pastor like it. They are cooking for pastor. So why would they not be comfortable in their sin? Men love bad things.
It's like yesterday we were discussing.
And there's nothing to show that the pastor is not partaking in what they are
about
doing.
people who are reading the Bible
from
their telephones and this thing. I said most of the time when I'm on pulpit, I don't allow it because people have insults that they have used on their phone.
Exactly.
They have some funny videos in their phone.
Exactly. And when you are searching
to come and read the
Exactly.
Bible. I said in the Bible there is no pornography.
And at times when you are searching, those things will just flash.
Yes.
Brother, that is the truth. People love those
Yes.
churches.
So most times I will tell them, if you are having a telephone, please, I need somebody with the Bible. So you need to correct them.
Exactly.
Slowly by slowly,
Exactly.
but you don't rebuke them. That people make selfies in the church.
Exactly.
Yes.
They are listening to church is going on. They are sending messages. They are watching.
Because of that, I left one church.
They are doing
I
it.
was so discouraged.
Okay.
They were sitting at the front seat.
Okay.
Sit and make like this.
Imagine that.
When the pastor is preaching.
Imagine.
Where did I find
Because they all playing there.
They are praying.
Where did I find myself?
They are not feeling the Holy Ghost. They are not feeling any fire.
Messages and dispatching messages.
So that is what we are saying, sir. They are comfortable where they are.
Yes.
Thank you, Mom.
God bless you.
Even the sister who mentioned why are they opening churches, small churches.
Yeah.
To me particularly, I don't have any problem with that. There can be multiple churches, but as long as they're doing the right thing.
Look for the
Because
right
if we see today, clubs and bars are taking over.
Yeah.
I used to tell people I would prefer churches to be door to door, as long as their purpose is to win souls for Christ. That is it.
Exactly.
I don't have any problem with that.
Exactly. But that's just the picture. Because people will see corruption to the highest level.
Yes.
And you'll be amazed that that's why people are happy. Every pastor, how many churches have closed down?
A lot.
Child. Every church we open, and you are telling them, they don't look at you laugh for you.
Prayer.
Go look for here to prophesy. So, your members will request, the people suggest to you that go to such a person because we are tired of sitting down here. And that's why every pastor needs fire.
Yes.
Because if the fire is there,
yes.
If you can imagine that I sit down and you are not taking selfie. And you are not, no, where?
Inside
no.
The church.
Do you know that most people that were having one or two people using the network of the church, my husband have to watch around. If you see that you own your iPad, your best phone, and you know that the network of church there was open, he comes to church, he has the network of church. Yeah. Very simple. Yes. Very simple for office. It is in most of the churches you can see that pastor is preaching, this one is chewing gum, guys are jumping up with their miniskirt, children are making noise, some are doing stuff. I saw a pastor preaching, somebody was doing all this inside the church. I was seeing other people there doing praises. Somebody was taking selfie during praises. So the camera was still videoing the person doing their own under God's own.
And serious people will leave the church.
Yeah. People will never stay. Thank you.
I left without any explanation.
Thank you.
Because I was expecting the leader of the church, because they were at the front seat. So I was expecting the leader to make some corrections. So if the leader cannot do such corrections, people will leave the church without explaining themselves.
The pastor tolerates everything.
No, tolerate everything, you know. That is my prediction of what tolerate everything, you know.
Those ones will
if you go, where is the assistant living? Somebody spoke to me. He said, a pastor came and said, continue with this church. When he gave me the story about the church, I said, no, find your way. You see, because some things are confusing.
Yes.
I said, no, find when you don't grow in corruption.
At all.
You don't grow in corruption. Find your way out of that place. Because the person will be shouting, this thing is wrong. You see the pastor say, it doesn't matter, don't chase women. A pastor told the sister, don't chase women people. The assistant will go out. God bless you.
Good evening. Is it normal for pastors to collect tithe from such people?
Which kind of such people? No, they even tell them.
The
sister call us from Italy, the pastor no work when they do. He tell the sister, say, they will go meet them. Or shall go they meet them. Where is my offering? Where is my tithe? I shared it here before. A sister is now in Madrid, came to our church, we are the other side before we came here. She met me and said, Mommy, I want to pay tithes. He said, Mommy, can I pay tithes? I said, why did you come and ask me if you can? Why did you come and ask me if you can? She said, I'm asking, I said, do you have work? He said, oh, she was a visitor, she just started. I was looking for her, then we sat down to come and learn sewing, you know.
Yes.
And she said, oh, you know now. As I've told you, let's align you to learn sewing. And you know that I know what you are doing. You're asking me, where is your contract of work?
Yes.
That you want to know the percentage to pay. I said, yeah, go and give your life to Christ first.
Yes.
Which kind of stupid tithe do you have to pay? If you don't know them, if you are not aware of them, they come and sow seed or they come and drop tithe, you are not to judge them.
Yes.
But you have them as your member. You know them. So you can't go and draw them to pay tithes.
Just to quickly add to that. Hello, my brother, are you listening?
He's hearing.
Yes, sir.
The thing is that, you know, if you are giving offering in the church or you are paying tithe, it is for a purpose. Because you are giving it for a purpose. Is that not?
Yes, sir.
So the issue, the thing is, it's not the pastor that determines the answer to what you are seeking.
Perfect.
It is God. So
Yes.
if you drop your tithe or your offering, you are doing it for yourself, not for the pastor. So it is God that pays. So So the same God that pays is the one that judges. Are you listening?
Good evening, sir.
Are you listening?
He's listening.
So the same God that pays is the one that judges.
And God himself will never agree to filthy money.
That is
so
the
get
thing.
it clear.
So if you
it's an abomination
if you decide to go and drop,
you are your own.
You are your own.
That's the truth. You can help yourself.
So if
you know what you are doing,
if he answers you, okay. If he doesn't answer you,
that's the truth because you are your own.
You are your own.
That's nothing to do with God. I'm telling you.
That's nothing to do with a pastor. That pastor.
No, you are just
that pastor is collecting from.
That's when the sister told me that.
Collecting.
That's when sister told me that somebody in the church that the city every day will tell the young sister to go and meet the guests. They're going to put on time. They're going to say, that's an error. You are just using to help the pastor or the church.
That is it. Our former pastor used to curse us that we are saying our money is not good to pay tithe, but you can use it to eat. So if you can use it to eat, you can pay tithe with it.
No.
So any money that is good for you to buy your clothes, you can pay tithe with it.
See what happened to my in-law. The assistant pastor of their church was very nice, you know. He was very truthful. So this my in-law now, one day took phone in the evening. He called the assistant pastor. He said, this call I'm calling you. That my in-law is this one that is driving. So I'm driving also.
Okay.
He said, this call I'm calling is to witness between me, you and God. As I want to talk to you, and God will see you. If they see me, and he go use and judge us. You know what they do? He say yes. So at that time, he tell you, he said, what I'm doing? He say yes. That my money called me down. The guy said, he caught him unaware, and he's an assistant pastor. You know what they do? That my money, God lay down for tithes. He said, the guy said, he said, whatever you say now, God knows I ask a pastor.
Yes.
When he said that, the guy said, I beg, don't go cause my trouble, pray for cause. I beg, it's unscriptural. He said, praise God.
The thing is
that pastor, that one has to be fear of God.
The thing is that pastor, you know, I mean, one does not expect a pastor to be calling out names in the church.
It shouldn't be done, I beg.
It shouldn't be done. So you pay, you don't pay. Where are you? You know, it's not done. So, you know, it now comes down between you and God. So if you decide to go and pay, so it's not a question of.
Jesus will come now today. There are a lot of churches where he will turn the tables like he did in the meeting.
But imagine at that time Jesus was turning tables.
Yeah, if he
can you see?
He will turn tables.
He said, my father's house has become the house of. You see? You see?
Well, the responsibility of the pastor is to preach.
Preach the right message.
Preach the right message for them to hear.
Preach the right message. For God's sake. And if you preach the right message, they will not preach it. So why would you preach the right message?
Preach the right message.
It's not possible.
But because the pastors are not preaching the right message, because they need this money, they will not preach the right message, and the people will continue to do what they are doing.
How can you preach the right message?
If you preach the right message,
how can you preach the right message? How can you preach such a message?
They are afraid to lose members.
How can you say that?
This is the point.
Somebody has
but Satan has overtaken.
Yes,
now the members are in their church, the churches, their toes are ready to run. The moment you give the right message, they run away from the
That's
church.
what I do say. Once they have right message, they will run.
They will run.
Hello, we can hear you. God bless you. Speak louder, we can hear you.
Yeah, good evening, ma.
God bless you.
Okay, good evening, everyone on the platform.
Good evening.
But there's something I want to confirm because there's a church in Italy that I went to. They invited one pastor from Nigeria.
Don't mention the
So
name. Don't mention the name, okay? Don't mention the name, okay?
I don't even know the name of the man.
Thank you.
But anyway.
Okay.
So it was like, if you have earrings, if you have phone, you have to bring it. It's not that you have to bring those items. You don't have documents. You don't have money. You are putting on gold. You are holding a phone. This, that. So at the end of the service, the pastor collected so many items from people. And two, I was there. I was sitting. So I had this gold necklace and earring. You know, something in me was telling me, drop your own. One man said, don't drop it because I don't know. Because I was like kind of confused because, you know, some of all these pastors, I don't know what they put in their mouth to talk to people. This is the problem I think we are having because some churches these days, when you see people wait, because somebody said the wrong churches, that is where people normally go to. It's not their clear eye because sometimes some of these pastors, they involve their if they say anything, the people will believe them. You understand me, ma?
Exactly.
Why did the pastor ask?
Hello?
Why did he ask people to bring the earrings and the chains and all that? To do what?
Yeah, because the pastor was like, if you are putting on earrings, you have phone, you don't have documents, you don't have money, you are in this Europe for 20 years, you don't have anything to stand for. God said you should put this on the altar for your way to be open. Like, I was like, wow, okay, if God wants to bless me, God will bless me through my earrings or through my phone. So many people were coming now, dropping their things. Even one boy came out and he said, this is I have 250 euros. This is the money I want to use to pay my house rent. And I'm supposed to pay this house rent tomorrow. And I want to put it.
My sister, it's a simple thing. That's the knowledge we are talking about. Look, I mean, probably you put it where, by saying, people are being hypnotized. But you and I know very well that thing is not of God. It is 419. 419. It is 419 for somebody to tell you to bring your earrings, bring your chains. God, it is 419. You know
where
that.
Do they say it?
Deep down in you,
take it back to Africa to sell.
Deep down in you, you know that it is not right, because biblically it is not right. That is trading.
Sorry, sir. You know when you are a beginner
you don't know.
Fellowship of God.
Yes.
You don't know those things.
Yeah, that is the knowledge. That is the knowledge we need.
Do these things is when I start to watch this platform.
That's right.
That is when I think back and I said, this is not right. This what this man did was not right. But before I don't know, I thought maybe God can walk through that way. So for beginners, people that is coming up for this Christendom, they won't know. That's the same thing.
You are very right. We thank God that
so many churches, they think this church is so full, something is happening here. Because there's somebody I saw on Facebook yesterday. The person was like, he was going for Thanksgiving, and he has a piercing on the mat. So that is the way the person dressed. It's not like a priest. I'm not to judge anyway. But this is the problem we are having. So I don't.
My dear, you are very correct on that very one. You see somebody going to church is piercing everywhere because the person is the one that is sponsoring.
Maybe something
the gospel. There's something sponsoring.
And pastor is not saying anything.
Pastor cannot say anything because he's the one bringing money. Yes. And if you want to look nice and tell pastor this is unfair, pastor will be your enemy forever.
Yes.
He will say you want to close the church.
Thank God, my sister. Thank God that you are saying this now.
Because he said we should always keep the Sabbath day only by trying to go to church. For instance, you live in a city where there is no church that have this here. Someone can still fellowship with the internet or any churches that they have this fire. You can fellowship with them at home. So I just want to know if it's right to stay at home and fellowship with the church of your mind, or
but
what
I do say, but what I do say is that staying at home itself is something dangerous. But the first day, I do encourage every believer that even if you are following online, get one or two friends and start a fellowship with yourself. Because of iron sharpness iron. Online is preaching the right gospel, but that land, if you're able to notice that everything is wrong in the land, it's because God wants you to do something. Okay, that was what I learned from Late My Tomorrow. That when everybody is seeing nothing and you are seeing something wrong in the land, God wants you to correct it. That's the reason you have the eyes to see what is wrong, while others are jubilating inside. So you can start with your children or whatever. We have fellowship. And you believe you have the Spirit of God. Imagine, because it's happening in Europe. You see 3 churches in one city, they are doing the same thing. They are doing the same thing. And if you want to do it in a different way, they fight you with it. And what I come to understand is Europe. That's why people are talking about unity in Europe. I said, forget unity. Jesus don't throw away sins. He said, this one shall fight, this one shall fight this. If we are doing the same thing, that's why we have unity. If you are preaching money, and I come and preach against it, There's no unity. You can't have unity. In my land, I'm not having unity with pastors.
Yes.
Because this thing we used to have prophet here every day. Now I start preaching against it. They cannot be prophet again, so they can't like me.
Yes.
Because they can spoil their market. So start saying that statement just now. Since you started following this platform, you've changed your mind. Imagine we see my city. The pastor, as I'm preaching this message today now, I have plenty of enemies that I know it. So they won't like you. So when I see people like 4 churches are in the place, when you go to one of the church, you see the way it is. And go another one, see the way it is. And they tell you they have union. Then you know that they are the same. Yes. That's the truth. Yes. And two cannot work together except they agree. That's so when somebody say no, like the one that talk about the assistant pastor leave. If the assistant pastor see that the pastor is too corrupt, he will leave. Assistant pastor look for 2 ways. Either you are corrupt or they just want to be rebellious. It's 2 ways. Yes. So in this case now, you between you and God know that it's not you that is causing the trouble. That they are doing the same thing. They have monetized the gospel. And you see, Bible talk about mechanize the gospel. Yes. It's not about money. I tell them that you get 1 or 2 brothers who also can think with you. And then begins to look at somebody and say cheap pastors. Everybody have union. Went to a place, wanted to organize program in the Musia side there about. My minister went ahead to go and inform the pastors in that land that we are coming for a revival. And I'm not coming to open the revival, is to do revival. And I'm looking for, I said, tell the pastor so that I can handle the souls over to them. Let have the pastor. And as I sent them to go to other pastors, they were still on their way when the Lord told me, did I say call any pastor? They won't agree. I said, God have mercy. Say any nation you want to go. It was after that about 2 years ago that I'm coming to a nation, I don't need to inform any pastor. Because he will not agree. Many people that will even hear tell their members not to go. The Lord told me they will not agree. I was relaxed in my chair in the afternoon. I fall into a trance. He said, oh, did I say you? I thought we were doing revival. Did I tell you that you should go and take permission from pastors? It was that trance that my husband called me at the minister that went there. And said they said they have a union. They meet this one, play with them. Use it, play with them. Use and say we have a union, we have family. We can't be family in this generation. No. Churches can't be family. And it's not possible because this one has pretense. This one is a hypocrite. Yes. This one has selfish interest. Yes. This one wants money. Yes. How can we be family in this generation? It's not possible. It's not a sword. It's not possible. It's not possible. If any my husband told me, I said, don't mind them. God Almighty showed me, you should come. Let the flood of that land be on their head. He said it clearly. When one of the pastors reached me, I said, God, no, I wanted to come. And I told the pastor, I said, come, sir. If I want to open, you are the one that will take the hall. You are the one that will tell me who to send. And who told you that I cannot come there and take a hall and put somebody there? That's right. What are you afraid of? I said, if I come there and open door, I said, this is a church, brother, sister, pastor. Can you stop me? This is Europe. No, this is Europe. I said, why do you think that? I wanted to just know you people. It was after them I said, me and God and the souls. Pastor, stay your home. Yes, okay. That's the picture. So you got the picture clear. Got the picture very clear that nobody can stop you, okay? God bless you, dear. God bless you. Yeah, we have somebody online. After this was told, I want you to put a little flash of Harvard or something. God bless you, can hear you. Yeah, low where you are listening to me. Low where you are listening to me. Low where you are using so we can hear you clearly. Okay?
Good evening.
Yeah, we are hearing you. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, this is Evangelist Obi Emmanuel.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you, sir. God bless you, sir. Low where you are watching now so we can hear you well.
Evangelist, turn down your volume from your phone so that you can hear the studio very well.
Yeah, Evangelist Obi from Germany.
Okay.
That's right.
We can hear you.
I just want to contribute, the pastors are not giving the right.
Wow.
Okay, it's down.
Okay.
You are getting me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, the pastors now are not giving the right messages.
Of course.
Because they are compromising with the members.
Yes. Of course.
That's right.
Of course. Because of money now. Of course.
Yeah, I mean the pastors are not
Yeah,
giving
the problem is that the place, the gadget or whatever you're using to watch us, you remove the volume. Yeah, what you're using to watch us, remove the volume totally. Just hear from your phone what we are saying. Remove the volume.
Remove the loud tone.
Completely.
So whatever you said, they are having their union.
Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, good. Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear you?
When I'm saying that the pastors, they are compromising with the gospel because they don't want their members to leave. They call them their members.
Yes.
No, they are not winning souls to Christ.
So they are winning for them.
They are using the people to make their money.
Yes.
And they don't preach the gospel. They're criticizing other pastors, of which they are not even the best.
I like that.
Yes. A pastor will say, don't pay tithe. Other will say, tithe is not good. It's Old Testament. So they are putting people in confusion.
Complete confusion. Complete confusion.
So some Christians who believe in tithings, now they are not paying tithes again because they say tithe is Old Testament.
And the little churches are now being frustrated.
They are frustrated.
You see?
Yes.
You see?
So what we can say, if we can join and then ask God to start doing his work now by judging. By putting
They are always like that.
They are like that. Judging. That is, and Jamaica should take sword.
They go out of souls and they tell me they cannot come to church because they don't see example from the altar.
Yes.
Yes. So the Lord should take the sword now. So the Lord should take sword, and Jamaica should take sword.
Because they say they don't see example on the altar, so the pastors are doing what they are saying. They are not doing. They are not going to any church. So I don't know where we are going.
So how can it be corrected?
To be corrected, we just need three. Those who are doing the right thing should pray for them. And for the souls who are not giving their life to Christ because they are looking what the others are doing wrong.
It's a terrible case.
Yes.
You know, my pain about this tithe issue is that the people that we are quarreling that are taking people tithe, they have made money already.
Mommy, they have established themselves. Then now they are coming up with a kind of mentality that it was an error they did.
What I'm saying, that is the confusion. Because what about the church that have 5 members? You see, that was I was asking that sister just now. A message, where is the sister? A message came to my hand. That's why I asked her. Me that was asking somebody, why did the person wanted to fight you in church? And there was something I had in me.
Yes.
That there was, these are the kind, I'm not particular about her, that people like this, that people that listen to online and not go to their church and begin to attack tithes. You see? How can a church of 5, 10 members, then you are an assistant pastor, you are a minister, you listen to online where they are saying Nigerian pastors are stealing tithes, then you not come and use it in your church of 10 members that will never pay again, you people should not pay. So you are saying the church should close.
Yeah, the church will
That's not able to balance what they are saying. Because what is the motive of it? The Nigerian people you are hearing that they are eating tithe or whatever that you are talking about, those ones are not even bothered. They have made their money. And people that are telling you that nobody should pay at all, they made their money. They were once saying that they are paying 90%.
Yes.
They made their money. Now they now discover that tithe is error. And the little churches that were coming up now are not being affected. The sister come and said they are preacher. So the school teacher was fighting, come here, there are no more tithes in this church. Okay, who will now pay the bill? That is, you should have God's interest at heart. Is it that they are discovering that that shouldn't have been paid?
After their pastor church
for years,
35,000 members for
years.
I used the money to establish
themselves. You are making a movement.
So you are making a movement and closing the small ones. After even the ones you are, because of them say you are doing it, they've established themselves. Even if you don't pay that to them for eternity, they make it. And you say you used to pay 90% before. And now you are not running church again as the leader.
Yes.
You are not running, so you still running again. Because you've been running, you hand over. So we are saying something, you should be able to know God's heart. And maybe the church of a pastor that has 10 members, he should not listen. Now you are now online. You've taken the church back to people to run. The time you were running it, you were having billionaires and billionaires club.
Yes.
It doesn't make sense. A white woman once told me, this one you just pre-tithe today. I don't pay tithe, I will leave church. I said, the church you are coming from. You said the pastor told me clearly that he locked because there was no bill to pay. I said, you came here again. He said, you hear talk about that, you will leave. Can you just take your step out and go?
Then go.
Because we are not here for yourself. You close down, you want to close this one? That's why I know there is married stuff.
Yes.
Because the ones that we are talking about have already been established. And they weren't trying to put others in bondage.
It's not.
You see people quarreling in church, they are telling you this one is a sin.
The point is that when a man of God also is behaving like that, Satan has taken over the man of God.
Of course.
It is clear.
Yes.
It is clear.
Yes.
The devil is using.
God bless you.
God bless you, man of God.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. It's so pathetic. God bless you, sir. It's so pathetic because you've made this money for years. You've established for years.
For years.
Now you are not about to you are about to inform to the people.
Young believers
just
brainwashing them.
Washing them with the wrong gospel.
Studio, please give us just 2 minutes advert, and we are still continuing if you miss class, please. Just why people keep calling, just put 2 minutes advert for us and let's go.
Shouting for may great shouting for your life this week. Amen. May fresh result pull into your heart this week. Amen. Yes, Lord. May great joy, yes, testimony, undeniable testimony. Yes. May they rush into your house this house this week. Amen. I see somebody not standing. Yes. Hey! Yes, Father. And the Lord said, let there be light. And there was light. Yes. I speak as the voice of God in this season. I speak to your house. Yes. I speak to your destiny. Yes. I speak to your document. Yes. I speak to your fruitfulness. Yes. I speak to your marital life. Yes. I speak to your business. I say, let there be light. Yes. Let there be light. Amen. So shall it be. Yes, Father. I declare it is well with you. Yes, Father. Whatever you thought this week shall fulfill. Yes. So shall it be. Amen. In Jesus' name.
Take authority by the precious blood of Jesus that was shed on the cross of Calvary. Whether you know it, you don't know it. Every ancestral bondage, ancestral covenant that has become a stone, causing hindrances and delay over your destiny, by the power of the resurrected Jesus, I command that stone to be rolled away. In the name of Jesus. Because death could not hold him captive. Every area of your life that is dead, God said when he resurrected, he gave gift unto men. Every area of your life that is ineffective today, every area of your life that is struggling, you've tried your best as a man, but it seems not to be working. By the power of resurrection, I declare that life turn around right now. In the name of Jesus. From henceforth, you will remember this day that you celebrated Jesus 2017, and your life turned around. So shall it be. In Jesus' name.
All over the world. I pray for you that wherever your connection is needed, may the Master open your door. 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 In the name of Jesus. Amen. I decree and I declare, it is well with you. It is. I pray for you tonight. Yes, Lord. That the Lord will open a door for you. Yes, Father. Bible says, he that is faithful in little shall be faithful in much. Because most of you has given your effort, your time, your sweat. Yes, Lord. To do the work of God, I pray for you that the door of opportunities be opened for you. In the name of Jesus. And I pray with all my heart for you all are my partners, even in the whole world. And especially those who partner with TV to reach the world. Yes, as you are concerned with souls, may God open the door for you. Amen. May God open the door for you. Amen. May God open the door for Amen. You. In the name of Jesus. Amen. Because you invest in souls. Because you invest to get souls to the house of God. Because you invest even to the TV. Because you invest that the voice of God be heard all over the world. I pray for you that wherever your connection is needed, may the Master open your door. 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 In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
I decree and I declare, it is well with you.
Amen.
It is well with your soul, with your spirit, and with your body.
Yes.
Poverty is arrested. Sickness is arrested. Weakness is arrested. The utterance of which soul is released. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. In Jesus' name we pray. I pray for you tonight.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, ma. I want to talk concerning about the tithe.
I'm hearing you right now.
Hello, ma. Okay, ma. I want just little conclusion because I'm hearing them things in Facebook and all about this types of a thing. It's like I don't know what to say, and many people are just using it against themselves about the tithe matter. Even where I'm living, my neighbor, the way they take it is like I don't know if they are just saying it about the tithe of it.
Those are neighbors, do they go to church? Those are neighbors, do they go to church? They go to church.
Yes, they go to church.
Wonderful.
I will just leave them to be saying it because I don't tell them anybody that is paying tithe, you will never lack in that person's life. Because I remember the time I was paying tithe, I don't know how I feed myself. I don't know how I pay my house rent, but I was paying tithe and I never lack. So I do told them, when anybody is paying tithe, you never lack. Because if it's not pastor that force you to pay your tithe, it's what you know that you earn in months, and with your mind. It's not with force. Pay it with your heart and willingly. When you give willingly, nobody bless you with what you give to his house. So you don't have to.
So what are they telling you now? Where is your concern?
Facebook,
yes.
Don't pay tithe. Just take to be a personal thing. Just even the day my neighbor was saying this, I said, the way you are, okay, you are not paying tithe. You leave people that is paying tithe to be paying that tithe. Don't use the one you hear from Facebook to be using to join pastors. And pastors is this and that. Where are they putting that money? What are they using that tithe for? Now this man that say things of tithe, go to the Bible. She will not say a lot of that. I say, okay, but see, for me, I don't believe all those. I pay my tithe. I want to pay my tithe. If I'm working, I'm able to pay my tithe. I cannot listen to because one man just came out from nowhere, be saying about this tithe, just taking as personal. Me, I want to ask: is it really inside the Bible that we should not be paying tithes, or I don't know, because they say the pastor don't use it to preach in the church because it's inside the Bible. We have to go and look at it. It's there.
How long have you been paying tithes? How long have you been paying tithes?
Ma?
How long have you been paying tithes?
For now, I'm not working.
No, when did you start paying tithes? No, when did you start paying tithes as in your life? When did you start paying tithes?
The time I was in Nigeria, when I was paying tithes.
Why did you start paying?
When I came to Europe, Ma?
Why did you start paying? Why did you start paying then? Why? Why did you start?
Why did I start paying?
Yes.
Yes, because I know that it's what I earn in a month. So I have to take one.
Yeah, who taught you? The person that taught you. The person that taught you, he taught you from the Bible? From beginning?
No.
How did you know that you should be paying tithes? Was he preaching in the church, or how did you know?
Yes, he was preaching in the church that when you are ending with a salary every month, you have to pay
and you started doing it, Abby? Yes, and you started doing it.
Yes.
And it has been working for you.
Yes.
It's very simple. Then continue.
Continue.
Yes. I was paying tithes. Yes. So when I just hear this matter of tithes of an issue, it's like they want to use it to discourage people.
Yeah, these people that are carrying it on their head, that are disturbing with it, so they were not paying before. Okay.
No, they were not paying. Even now, they are not even still paying.
Simple. It is people who are not paying that are crying.
Always complain about this.
Very simple, because if you are paying, you would have been seeing the fruit.
Yes.
You that have been paying,
and
you are seeing the fruit.
And it has been working for you.
Simple.
Continue with what has been working
for you. Don't take for another gospel.
And it will continue to work
for you.
It's
simple.
As simple as that.
Yes. Simple. That's why I ask you. You can't follow another gospel.
Don't let somebody distract you.
Not that messy. Any business I'm doing that is good for me, tell me to stop.
You have faith in it.
And it's working.
Let somebody distract you.
It's working for you, sweetheart. And it will continue to work. Because these people, that's why I asked that question. These people were not even paying before. It is people who were not paying that took it like say, we don't really free. Look at what is making them joyful. In what whosoever that person is that is carrying this thing. You know what is making them joyful that they are following? He told them don't pay tithes. And number two, he told them if God's catch you on top of a woman, as far as your relationship with God, you don't go to hell. So people are now relaxed. This is the issue.
God forbid.
He says relationship. It's called his relationship.
God forbid.
So when somebody brings scandal and says they catch you for woman, it's not that straight for me. Now you know that they catch you for woman, they catch you for man. Because when some people have abused grace, and the evil have overcrowded them, and they are not able to overcome that state, they now say, see, God is still, I'm still dreaming. See, God is still using me. So they now turn it to hyper grace. That it doesn't matter. Yeah. So that is why I said nothing that such a person will preach. Because the major one just said the weightier matter.
Yes.
That is not the weightier matter. The weightier matter of heaven and earth. Justice. You say, even if you do this thing, no problem. Even if I go to gay marriage, no problem. The weightier matter of future and my rapture and my heaven is not valuable. What am I listening to your tithes matter? And that is nonsense. It doesn't make. How can I hear it from your mouth? No. That's why I see some people who tie here, holiness group, still go to such page. I say, you are confused. Because they talk about tithes now. You should not pay, and you should stay at home. Because you want to be at home before. Because everybody in the church is telling you. And now you don't want to pay tithe before. So immediately they hear the gospel says, stay at home. Then don't even pay tithes. They're happy. And the name of the mouth of the same man. I was surprised I see the lady that was preaching that thing I was talking about Saturday. That the people pay the share. I said, with your holiness, you say you don't want to miss rapture. And you are hearing on the platform become a personal person. Because of the title, you should not go to church. But from the same mouth, James said, how can bitter water and sweet water? From the same mouth telling you can be in sin. It doesn't matter. You agree for tithe side. Then you are carrying it.
God forbid.
God judge with our hearts. Follow the word that is good for you, okay? God bless you.
Okay, ma'am.
Very simple. So they are not paid. That is simple to this. Yes, because our God is the one that gives job and strength to work. It is at 10%. You can even give all your salary. We are finding several. The testimonies are bad. We have tried it. That's it. So don't tell me that what is good for me, I should not do it. They tell you we are collecting millions from people who come. We can hear you.
Hello.
God bless you.
God bless you, Mama.
Yeah, you are blessing. God bless you. Oh, bless you, sir. Wow, you are blessing. God bless you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
It's a blessing to have this platform where people are learning. And I would like to contribute a little bit concerning this thing of the men of God.
Yes. Yes, we can hear you.
Are you following?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. As well concerning the fake pastor, because I follow, and the question was, what are we going to do?
Yes.
What are we going to do? First, I wanted to read in the book of Mark chapter 13, verse 21 to 23.
Yes.
Where Jesus prophesied, I can say it like that, that I read in Jesus' name, and then if any man shall say to you, lo, here is Christ, or lo, here is there, believe him not. Verse 22, for far set shall rise, and shall show signs and wonders to seduce, if it were possible, even the elect. And verse 23 said, but take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things. I read from King James Version.
Yes.
Then Jesus will say at the end, take ye heed, behold, I have foretold you all things. And I think that is exactly what you are doing, actually, is to warn people, to let people to know what is going on. Prayer is not going to be the solution because Jesus said it will be so. It is a sign of the end time also. We cannot stop it. We can only be aware of it and make people, other people to be aware of it. It's what we can do. And the next point, I think that all the viewers and all the people who are following this teaching today, it's time for them also to carry this message along and to inform those who are discouraged to come to Bible study. I'm not talking about Bible school, but Bible study. Because you cannot serve God if you don't know His will.
At all.
It's where is the point. Actually, many people go to church, they repeat hallelujah, hallelujah. They don't even know the meaning of hallelujah. They don't know. They just follow. And where there's crowd is where they want to go. And the one who's making crowd now is the devil.
Exactly.
And people have to learn how to go to the fundamentals of the Word of God. I mean, go to Bible study, where they can ask questions, where they can teach them. And if they know the will of the Father, they can now serve the Father. You cannot serve the God without knowing His will.
That's right.
He said, my thoughts are not your thoughts. At all. And we have to learn to know the will of God. We have to know to learn to know the will of God. Today they are talking about paying tithe or not paying tithe, or giving tithe or not giving tithe. It is simple. Jesus made it in Matthew 23:23. It's not something to complicate it. It is very simple for us. May God bless you.
God bless you.
May God bless all the ministers who are there with you.
We are happy that your wife is with us.
Wonderful. We love you from everybody. And all the best in Jesus' name.
Amen. God bless you.
I want to hear you.
God bless you, sir.
I mean, he said it all. You know, the thing is that Christianity is a process. You know, we say life is a school.
Of course.
There are no graduates.
At all.
We learn every day. And thank God that He has provided us with these tools that we have today. That, you know, the process of acquiring knowledge, you know, the tools to acquire knowledge, you know, to equip ourselves, we have those tools today. So those who didn't know before, they are knowing now. They are listening now. I mean, we couldn't do this one in those days.
No. So people are being heard.
That is it.
Yeah, bless you.
Hello?
God bless you. We can hear you. We can hear you, sir.
I just want to say thank you.
Wow, praise God.
Because people are talking about tithe. They don't know really what you're doing for them in Europe here, especially me. I don't really want to tell you that I've seen you 2 times here in France. But I have nothing to say. And I don't have nothing to say now. But I think if people really see what you're doing for them in their family in Europe.
God is faithful. Wow. Wow.
Hello.
Yeah, we are hearing you.
Yeah. So I'm just called to say thank you, ma.
Wow, praise
because
God.
you are really God sent.
Amen. Praise God. Praise God. Thank you, sir.
Amen.
God bless you. I appreciate you, sir.
People know what you are really doing for them in Europe, their family. They won't be talking of tithe.
Wow. God is faithful.
Because the kind of things we are going through in our family in Europe, the kind of life here, and you came to change some certain things in our family life or in life for us. I think we won't be talking of tithe. We're talking of giving you at least making you comfortable in life. Because I don't know how to say it.
I understand. Bless you. I understand. I understand. Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
God bless
And please don't change your keep
I
on
won't
going.
change.
Never.
I won't change. God help me. Thank you. I won't change.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do like that. They will tell me, please don't change.
That
Please
is
don't
it.
change.
That is it. So we pray that people take advantage of what God has provided, for them, to seek the right way, to seek the right way, because knowledge opens.
The phone is that people are full of pretense.
Exactly.
They know the right thing. Like Pastor Beres is very popular.
Yeah,
but people don't like
exactly.
the truth.
They like the truth. That's the truth.
People don't like the truth.
They know their pastor will be abusing them.
Yes. They don't like the truth.
Thanks for you today.
They don't like the truth.
I was preaching, I'm calling Minister Sonny. I was preaching a message. When I talk about help pastor, support pastor, pastors go show their group. Are you hearing what she's saying? You should support us. When I say pastor, stop making money from them. Don't mind her. She doesn't know anything. We can hear you, Minister Sonny.
Good evening, ma. Good evening, sir. Good evening, ma.
My son, how are you?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Thank God I greet you all righteously.
Thank you.
My own contribution, most times the problem is 99% of people in this our generation are after signs and wonders. So because they are after signs and wonders, whatever they are told to do, they want to do it to achieve whatsoever they need. None of this present generation is interested in knowing what the biblical truth is. People are just running after pastor, this one run after this reverend.
Simple.
As far as he or she tells you, bring 1,000 euro and you get this, you see them submit. Just imagine that sister that was saying that the pastor asked them to drop off their jewelries and phones in order to get this and get that. And some people have equally fallen short before of this when they were in Christ, but I don't know what happened. They gave 250 euro and they got 5 euro back in exchange.
Don't say it we. Don't use parable. What's your own? Just use parable. Don't use parable. What are you saying? I just said it before.
I'm not talking to you.
Who else are you talking to?
You are talking to me.
And I mean the talk. You are wise.
So maybe you are talking to me, eh?
You are wise.
So the thing is, if the truth can continue to be told, and everybody get to know the truth, and know that every foundation without a truthful foundation, the foundation will sink. I think it will be better for every one of us. But the problem we're having is the issue of this signs and wonders generation. Everybody wants to get to their destination as fast, as quick as possible, and nobody is interested in knowing what the truth is. That's just the problem we're having. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. That's the greatest. When the pastor, somebody just, hey, young boy, you see small people just come out, they prophesy, don't talk to Papa. Yes. What a generation.
People don't care where it comes
they don't want to know.
Yeah, because when people have the wrong values, wrong values, they seek solutions to
exactly what is not needed.
What is not needed.
That's exactly. That's true.
They seek solutions. Things that are not, that's exactly what's happening. Let me just say, Africans, we have the wrong values.
They said African man, if you want to keep it secret, put it in the book. Because we don't read, we don't ask.
We don't
ask. What are you saying there? You go to a crusade when they're asking for 1,000 euro. There's a book of 2 euro you won't read. And you can read this in the book. How would you know what is there?
What do we really need? What do we?
I don't know.
We have missed this. What blessings mean?
Exactly.
The concept of blessings, we have missed it. We have lost it. We have lost it. if you have life, if you can eat 3 square meals a day, you say you are not blessed. If you are riding a Beetle,
we are not blessed.
you say you are not blessed because
you are not
riding
you don't have a jet.
Call it
and you don't have people hailing you.
Don't have people hailing you.
But your neighbor must.
If you do not have enough money to go to the village and
pray,
musicians and all that,
blessed.
you are not blessed. So when you have the wrong values, the tendency is that you will seek the wrong solutions for
that thing.
This is the thing.
But if the pastors are not preaching, I've been to some place and I'm ashamed of myself. The only message is just shouting and jumping. You ask this person, what did you pick from today's service? He doesn't have anything.
The pastor makes you believe that
he's the one.
That miracles will just come.
Exactly.
That even if you do not work,
it will come. So you're Isaac. And you saw your only Isaac now.
Even if you do not work,
so you're Isaac. Bring your earring. How can I bring my earring and my phone?
Nobody is teaching hard work.
No.
Nobody is telling people, go and look for jobs.
No.
Nobody is telling the politicians, create jobs for us.
No, they have studied the people and they know what the people want.
No, you see the funny one outside that.
People have become so gullible
and people are even prophesying for a politician that you know is a devil.
Yes.
That is the next one to rule us.
Yes.
Because he has settled your pocket. Yes. So where is the voice of God?
Where is the voice of God?
Why would everybody not be corrupt? People that are following you, remember when this one is following this, another one is following this, it's networking. Even to the last person in the church know what is happening.
Yes.
Because there must be a news coming out. And you are desperate about this dubious man. To receive a prophecy from you, and you know that whatever you are doing is wrong. Now, who speak for the first? So I don't blame the people following most times.
Because
they don't have the knowledge.
They don't have.
The knowledge is not there. This is the point.
Don't teach them.
High time to the point. Also, if they cannot get it from their churches, they should go themselves and seek for knowledge.
And seek for knowledge.
And then we are talking about the right thing. You will see them.
And seek for knowledge.
They should seek for the knowledge. You know, the Berean Christians, when they heard the word, they were searching to find out.
They can't differentiate Christian from you.
But nowadays, we just want
magic.
Look
at pastors that tell you that, you know, before you get home,
I give you,
you'll be receiving alert. Money will be.
I give you 1 week.
They make it seem so easy as if there's no struggle again.
Yes.
But our
kind of message
Jesus
is that?
Christ suffered
No,
to achieve the whole world.
Again.
So now we don't want to suffer, but we want to gain everything.
Just give me your ear.
You must pass through fire.
This is the thing.
I used to tell people the truth is that you must pass through fire.
No, they don't want to hear
God, the Bible says, God says He will bless the work of your hands.
Of course.
Nobody wants to use His hands again.
No, you just go to church, you don't hear anything.
You that do not have a job,
You must pass through
by
fire.
5 o'clock, you are in the church in the morning. You don't go out to look for work. 5 o'clock in the morning, you are looking for miracles. At the end of the day, you say you don't have money. And you go to that church, the pastor is going to call for offering, he is going to call for tithe, he is going to call for seed. You have no job. You have no job. Go and look for work. 5 o'clock in the morning, what are you doing there?
For alert.
You are waiting for alert.
That's what I told you last week. Said that Europe, they don't go beg you, make you go find work.
That is
They'll pursue you.
That is the thing.
Not pay for Europe, who go beg you. Now Africa inside beg.
See that
And if you know the young guy wear suit, look for a year of 1,005. I say you can be calling numbers or whatever. He's already lost. And everybody following that guy is lost.
It's knowledge.
No knowledge. I think you are watching somebody in Facebook, you will see what somebody is just preaching. You are not understanding one thing. He will shout, jump up, shout. What is person hearing?
We are talking. Where we are today, this is the work of the hand of man.
What are you saying?
The Europe where we are, the work of the hand of man.
Yes. They work. No, when we came from Africa, we thought that we Africans are more powerful to work.
No.
When you see a white man working for 60-something years, African man work for 3 years, and this was not tired me. And we met them working, and they are still working even after we don't come out. They retire there. Because when we came, I was like, they said when we get our passport, when it comes to labor, work, now them.
It is the work of their hands.
That is building their
Africa. Charities, to able save Red Cross, sending money everywhere. They work.
We won't have our own.
But when you know that, that's what about value. African man is rich. The son can work. But in white country, the son will be working in that country, receiving salary. But you see the son coming to threaten everybody working for each other. The mindset is quite different. It's opposite.
The mentality is so different.
Yes, now.
His working boss is working.
And your boss will tell you, call my name. Stop calling me.
Yes.
Call my name. But the working for a rich man in Nigeria, all the children, None of them, they run the company, including the wife. They are the ones that will sack you.
That's why I said the boss say call my name.
And that's why the company does not survive them.
No, boss say call my name.
But we the Africans want better. That type.
You want no Africa? If you are not oppressing somebody, you are not happy.
Chief.
Somebody must give it one person is chief, doctor, professor, only one person. That is we in Africa.
Small guy, big guy.
Yes, serving all of them. You may have never served madam. When you finish, you come and clean for madam at home.
Like one woman, she was. I knew her before she became a reverend, so I mistakenly call her name. I said, sister. And she said, no, I'm not sister. Call me there. I said, okay. So one day too, she called me my name. I said, no, call me reverend. Call me reverend. He said, I said, yes, call me reverend. So we were oppressing people.
They like oppression.
You know why?
It's a mindset in Africa.
It's a mindset.
That's why we come from. African prophet will still come to come and help the guests in Europe. He will still oppress them.
Of course.
And take the little.
They have. I'm like you know. But we should think. That's why I love when we say our eyes don't open. You come to our program. You meet us that we don't have. You have it that we don't have. We need healing, touch. And now you are charging them 1K. You are charging them 500K before you pray for them. That is, before you charge them, you tell them how many houses you have.
That is the
And when you tell them your houses you have, you not tell them the way. I'm not a poor pastor, I have this, I have that.
Yes.
After that, you not tell them what is competition is coins.
God is not poor.
God is not poor. God is not poor. Maybe people know.
I saw a
people
church
know what
breaking
I
in
have.
front of me like this because when a man of God came and they were contemplating how they have to buy cars and listen to ship with him, some other member said, no, cars for what? He came to give us the word, to bless us. Then the other one said, no, we must buy cars. Church split. You see? You understand? See? Because they needed cars that they will ship with him. Meanwhile, the members who have to buy those cars, they are using the train. And some of them have bicycles.
Wow.
Going on foot.
No, it's a wrong mindset. That is not it's actually the ones that were calling for Africa that came to. I wanted to preach a message on the African prophet leave us alone.
Yes.
Because I have not seen one fruit from his side. Yes. The only thing I'm hearing is Baba news. I leave us alone because you are coming to help us. And if you are coming, the Archbishop, when he was coming, and why is he going to meet? The plans that are frustrated here, the guys I know in my streets that don't have work, are the ones that should die. Then when you come, you look at them, mock them, you're a millionaire, you're a billionaire. I don't know if you charge them money before you pray for them.
Yes.
A great man of God is coming to this our land, not this village, Malaysia. And they said he's coming and they put money to enter the hall. And I thought my friend that come here, I said, if as it is level, he's still charging for money to enter the hall. When guests are crying, entrance fee. I said, that is terrible. I said, I thought we hope on him. They said it's the organizers. I said, but the news should pass his ears and tell the organizers to stop that.
Part of the money goes to him.
Of course, I said, look at the guests. So these guys don't have to talk about that, they will not go inside. What are we saying?
Now it's all about
you pay to go and listen.
I'm begging people, people of God, you people should not be discouraged. Keep
my own is that if it's happening wrong in your place, correct it.
Yes.
Because I would not encourage you to stay at home.
At all.
Correct it because it's happening somewhere. And somebody should rise up. It was happening in my city, not happen again. I corrected it.
Yes.
Should I hit your head on the wall? I corrected it. The market for prophets stop in this land. Stop them. Stop them. Don't let them put fear in you. After paying, they will be calling, crying. He collected my money. He collected. Don't even go. I thought I thought the last month. I said, don't go there. You go there once, Abi. The man and professor. I said, don't go second time. Because this one he now told you by himself. See me tomorrow. Don't go and see him. Don't go. They brought the prophet to a place that I know not too far from within this my country. And after the prophet has gone, a lady there was pregnant. But you are not married now. You are not married. Who is your husband? She didn't talk. After much wahala, pastor was not ashamed because the guy is very close to him. And this is what I introduced the cooking for the guy that we brought. Finally, the pastor was not crying, all eyes on the pastor. Because the guy is not like, I cannot tell you pregnant her. Another was when the guy that your prophet when you carry come. Now you give me belly. I give her anointing belly.
See what is happening.
Okay, why will people in that church not be discouraged?
Don't be discouraged.
What are we saying? Another one went to somebody's Facebook profile and go and bring a name, age. He doesn't know that the fake age the guy puts. Come and call everybody and come and prophesy the age. Call Facebook name. Don't know that everything is fake. So this must happen. It's end time. Jesus said it before that it will happen.
Of course.
But the truth of the matter is that you must not use your head to go back.
No.
If you go to a program and the prophet prophesy on you, praise God. and he don't think to see me special. Don't see him as special. If you don't know the person. Because that special is something special. Anything you carry by level, you pay for it. Don't go for any special one. What are you saying?
Native doctor, you must go with money. So when you are coming to see me, don't come empty.
That's it. It's modernized. It's complete modern idolatry. He has prayed for you. You have come to the service. At times, but when you come to the service, don't hide. Don't bring yourself out. And don't go and see somebody differently. Unless you know the person, you trust the person. If it's a visitor, a brother gave a pastor suit. He called us on this platform. The pastor used and stone them because he didn't have a seed. He said, you look me like so the way this guy's with. Now here he come here and was shouting, stole him back with the suit. Asked the guy, was his old suit? He said it was not old suit. It was not old suit. I didn't have, that was what I have. What did he have? That was what I have. He called life here. I cried. He said to me, let me just sit in Africa.
No, let him not sit down. Like that sister who come from Italy. My sister, if you can get one sister that can join you to be praying at home, that is it. You will impact the nation like far.
Impact the nation! Yes. Start from there, start from your power.
You will lose people from their prisons.
What are you saying? Yeah. And that kind of opportunity, the power of God is very easy.
Thank you. Because as long as she sees that there's an error somewhere,
God, the power of God is very easy to fall upon you like that. So you have to
go and preach God.
Yes.
Preach God, so that they will be crying. Yes. From your father, you need to preach God. God will be giving you a revelation to come and see you.
Yes.
God will be, before you know it, you did not ask for power. Power will come on you. Testimonies will come. The pastors will lose members.
Power will come.
What are you saying? A sister that wanted to do fellowship said to me, she saw what she was doing fellowship. A church that is on this land that is doing rubbish, that land that is doing rubbish. People were saying, my eyes have opened, they ran away from the church. When you preach the right gospel, people's eyes will be open.
Yes.
They will run.
They will run. They will run.
They will run. Don't be, you are in the city, you are at home. No, you are dying.
Following online is not enough.
It's not enough. Go and arrest people.
Go and arrest people.
Because you'll be discouraged.
Yes. You need to keep the fire.
Arrest people. And we should be expecting that those news will be coming. No time for discouragement against them. Those news must be coming. So there's no need to say discouraged.
Yes.
It's end time. It must come.
It must come.
So don't try to like, I will not go to church again. I am discouraged. No need.
No matter how we want to stay home, that will not stop the men of God to do what they are doing.
Thank you. So don't kill yourself.
You are killing yourself.
Don't kill yourself.
Home, it's your own detriment.
As long as there's unemployment in the land, more prophets will be springing up.
Of course.
More prophets will be springing up.
Of course.
As long as there's unemployment, you will find people.
It must be coming up. So you must know. Make up your mind. Make up your mind that I will not. And when you see that you go to 1, 2 is the same, go and start a fellowship. Arrest people. To start fellowship does not mean that God should call you. You love God, you want to do God's work. I don't know what's wrong with us. You see one pastor put fear in your mind. Are you called?
No.
Called who? To start fellowship, you don't need to be called.
You don't need to be called.
Don't be deceived. We are all called. Say, go into the one that brings the good news.
That's right.
We are all called already.
That's right.
This is where they are finishing. They use the message to deceive us. Don't go and start, the devil will kill you. Why the devil never kill the way they do juju? When they do evil.
Are you God?
Are you God? When God sees that you have a mindset for his sake, he will preserve you.
Yes, definitely.
Is it not the God that called by himself? Who told you cannot call yourself? When he knows you are doing the purpose is what matters to God's heart. When you want to correct it, God will empower you. Nothing will do you. You see the quarreling that the person should not do this or should not do that. And remember, people warn about congregation of the dead.
Yes.
Leave that deadly congregation and go and start something fresh. I encourage everybody, I do tell you, if your pastor is drunk, leave him. And look for a pastor that is not drunk.
Yeah.
Every city has pastors that are not drunk.
That's right.
Look for a pastor that is not drunk. I'm tired of all these stories. You are in a place, you are saying errors. You are saying, let me confirm. What are you confirming? What are you confirming? You are seeing errors where you are saying your pastor is diabolic, your pastor is sleeping with all the guests in the church, and you are still confirming under a demonic usher. What do you want to confirm? What do you want to see?
Before you know it, you'll be the next candidate.
You'll be the next candidate. What are you confirming? It doesn't need to happen with you before you confirm. No.
You are playing with temptation. It will be like what happened to
the pastor will use you to confirm.
Yes. Exactly.
Before you know it, the small oil you have that.
You don't go, you don't come out. You use to confirm. Some of that kind of thing happen. God was the pastor that brought in a pregnant sister in the church. It's a normal thing.
It's his own story now.
Not today.
It's own story.
It's not today now. So please, let us stop confirming.
You just do the right thing. You know, when you start seeing a lot of errors, it means you have something in you for correction.
That's it.
Just go ahead
Wow, congratulations to this sister. Wow, that means the Welfare Conference actually work. God is not a man.
Amen.
Yes, and taking a step to do something for God.
Amen.
That's how it should be.
Yes, that's right.
Go and do it. If I was still waiting to confirmation, I was still there for this land. Our prophets were coming to come and collect our money. We pay. I pay. They wash my leg, I pay money.
Yes, sir.
I pay. They wash my leg in this land. I see myself for hospital. Use my money, buy wahala. I pay.
Don't wait. I'm sure there's one sister also watching me now from France. I told her, I said, you have a calling, go pursue it. She said,
do something, start the fellowship. How will you not start?
You just need to tell somebody that has never been told, Jesus loves you.
Simple.
For the whole of her life.
Right.
That one will just give the person healing.
Simple.
I say you don't need to go and understand the Bible well, because you will limit yourself. Because when God has given you the calling, you make provision.
That's right.
So go ahead.
Stop paying money. Everybody's looking towards you to help them. You said you are still there. And when they are playing, I know pastors are not happy, I know they're not versed. But that's the truth.
Yeah, but they have to speak the truth.
If you refuse to take on the truth, I refuse to take on the truth, I can't because of a pastor go to hell. If you don't take on the truth, that's why people are now learning everything online.
Yes.
And they come and use it to finish you. I have members say that they cannot come and tell me online, so we should not pay time. When I'm not first of all drawing you. Me, they draw you before. So I'm not saying any member coming to ask me now, should we pay or should we not pay? Who do I need to pay before?
What's it concern you?
So you see, nobody's coming to trouble me now. Do we pay or should we not pay? What is my business whether you pay? I was going here, that's why I have the system. Have you been paying? Who told you to be paying? Continue from where you start.
Yeah.
So it is when this thing is becoming everyday quarrel with each other. People are saying, I don't meet our pastor. I must carry and go Bible study today. This is it, but if you are not the one that is tight conscious, and few people doing it and seeing the results,
yes.
Don't be doing it willingly. Now people when they ask us a member now, should we pay? They now have to go to online. Pastor, you see, they say we should not pay. No member will ask me.
No.
Because I don't care whether you pay or you don't pay. That's your business before.
It's you and God.
It's you and God, for God's sake. So we leaders, we should put our mind to God. Like look at the brother is asking just when you are preaching the message, you don't see members. You see members. You see members. Devil is making us to be fearful.
You see members.
You see
How many
members.
members in Noah's house?
Ask me.
You see members.
It's his family.
It's his family now.
You're already a member.
You're already a member. Me and my husband.
Your wife is already a member.
You're already a member. The children are already a member. Which member gave you one?
For God's sake. How many are away from the child? They are member. A whole three. How many we make up?
You people are already chasing 10,000.
How many we make up? We sell 10,000 with corruption.
You have yourself already.
What are you saying?
You know how many lives you can touch?
Thank you. This is the mindset we have here. Who go follow us? Who go believe us? Me, my husband, and my children. We never believe. If I will even see the narrow gate, say this fight. Because of you to be the multitude of the corrupted.
Yes.
They have your family to God and God will use you. Now that fear, if I leave,
yes.
Me and who? Churches were built on the houses.
They say the gate is narrow. You are looking for multitude.
Multitude. How can multitude follow
narrow gate?
Okay. They will put you away. But if that me and my husband and children, easy for us.
Easy.
Pass.
People don't want that.
You shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And as long as you are ignorant of the truth, you remain in bondage.
You are looking for
multitude. How can you pass through narrow gates?
They will even push you out.
They'll push you out. So we are going. Please let us not be too conscious about all this member, what we say, what we not say. What I love in Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, when he said, princes are trekking, while servants are upon the horse. We're in a generation where people who should carry God in their hearts are fearful. Whereas the man who wants to make money sharp, looking for a Bible to consult and manifest power and be there. The real ones God is waiting for. That's why God said, I'm looking for a man. The real you that God is looking for, you are clapping hand under a corrupt man. But it's an error for somebody to be under a corrupt man that is clapping hand. Wait himself. What do they do? Instead of this person to stand out and gather people who are complaining too in that city, the person's house. It's that you are the greatest error God actually have in that city.
Yes.
The person of you to you know things are wrong, and the way you are seeing it, other people are seeing it. And people are beginning to enter house in your city. And you know the truth. And you say, who go come? What's your business? Clap your hand and let them begin to come. Let God. When God knows that the truthful man is on the throne, God begins to bring them by revelation to look for you. So many people are afraid, many people are fearful.
Because he's looking for people to use.
That is what he's looking for. You know the world is corrupt. Jesus said, look at the harvest is plenty. As at that time, Say, laborers are few.
Yeah,
He said, the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head. I'm going about doing my father's business.
That's right.
And the one he said to his disciples, don't stay in one place. Move and go and look for souls for me. And I'm in a city. I was in this my city. I got home from church one day. I lost my appetite. My husband said, come and eat. I said, eat what? Can't you see lice?
You see?
My little baby was touching me. I said, I don't lose her. I don't lose. There was a pain in my heart. That somebody seemed blue calling it right. I lost my appetite. That was when God came and told me, I'm looking you at the one for 1 year. I searched about this year. For 7 years, again, I searched about found you. I said, yeah. Because you know there was a pain in my heart to correct error.
Yes.
So when I say for feeling pain in the heart to correct error, I don't just speak against that. I say, you go and do it. Huh? It's an error. I said, the word for tonight. Wow, it's an error to build that corrupt man. Thank you, sir, for typing it out. Amen. That's the word depict from what I've been saying.
Yes.
It's an error. The guy that coming from far, I said, the man is this. Don't let him lay hand on you because he said will be corrupt. He said not to stop that corrupt man because you want to manage Christianity.
No.
The guy is corrupt and you will learn from him.
Christianity is to enjoy, it's not to manage.
It's not to manage corruption, for God's sake. You know the man who he is. You can't leave him secretly with anybody.
At all.
You can't use money to try him.
No. If
he sees you pay tithe of 1,000, he's trying to get the whole money. Greediness and everything. And you still put your head. Another sister is telling you. What about the sister that called last time? Very straightforward message. The sister said, my pastor said I should pay so 200 euro for a marriage not to scatter. Her own pastor.
Why?
That is it because he need that money. And this sister was saying to the husband, so he gave her time. It was last week he called, or 2 weeks ago. And this sister now found out that he also told other particular other sisters that are married, pay this money so that our marriage will not scatter. As if your own chef heart can talk like that. That's wickedness. Wow, Israel, Mr. Sonny, I will talk to you. So let's go. And one last word for them, Minister. One last word for the people. Encourage them for church.
Thank you so much, my brothers and sisters, all listeners. I just want you to know that God loves you all. Whatever your experience may have been, whatever you are going through now, God loves you. We thank God, like I said before, for what He has given us. We're talking about what we've been through in the hands of pastors, in the hands of prophets and all that. But thank God that He's taking us somewhere. And God is, He has provided us with the tools to seek that which is so important to Him. Because with knowledge, your eyes will be opened. Seek knowledge. Don't listen to people. Seek knowledge. And with knowledge, you will find God. God has given us all that we need to listen to His word. And that word will enlighten you. Where we are today, we are here because of knowledge.
Exactly.
Where we are today, we are here because of the tools that God has provided us to seek that knowledge.
Exactly.
And we are here because you are able to watch us because this is part of the tools.
Yes.
This knowledge. So that is God says, above everything, seek knowledge.
Exactly.
Knowledge will set you free.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. God bless you. One last one, sister, for you.
Yes, what's just the little thing I just want to say is that staying at home will not help us.
Exactly.
See, when you stay at home, you die daily.
Exactly.
I once stayed at home that I was not going to church anymore when the church I was going had problem and the church scattered. I don't know what. I would just stay at home and complaining, talking. I started another one. The other one was also the same. The other one I went to, I will come back every Sunday and I'm angry. I will come back every Sunday. I'm like, in the morning when I'm preparing to go to church, I'm telling my sister, Redina, let's go together so that at least I will have somebody to look up to in church. Later I stopped. Stopping church will not help anybody.
That's right.
What you need to do is, if like Mama said, she said, if everything is going wrong, meaning you are the one to make it right. Exactly. Staying at home, you make it worse. Staying at home will not change anything. It will make them to continue doing what they are doing. Exactly. So you have to come out and say, let's put a stop to this. This is the right way to follow. And we all have come together as one. We don't need to have a church title to say we are church. We gather together, even in houses, anywhere. You can gather and praise God. God will hear you. You don't need to be in a place or with an anointed or somebody, pastor, bishop, minister or something to form a church. 3 of us together can pray and God will hear us. So we shouldn't stay at home that there is no more God. God is still the same. It's just people. God is still the same. He's still willing. He's still there to give us that which we need. So it's just the people who are there we should be looking up to that are discouraging us. We shouldn't be discouraged, because the matter of heaven is not, you are not to look unto someone to go to heaven. It's you and God alone. At the last day, you are the one going to stand there. Your brother is not going to be the husband or children. You are going to answer to God. He said even those that he gave talent to, the one that buried his talent, he called him the wicked servant. We shouldn't be the wicked one. God has given us the talent to trade with. Yes. Which one are you giving? If the one God gives to you is to win souls, go and win souls and start something. That is justice. So we shouldn't stay at home at all.
One other thing is, don't dwell too much on blaming pastors, criticizing pastors. Yes. Because look, whether we like it or not, they will continue to spring up.
Even more are coming.
More are coming.
So if you can't change it, just gather. Don't for your soul.
Yes.
More are coming. Stop blaming them. More are coming. You will continue to witness all these things. But when you have that knowledge, when your eyes are opened, you will know the right one. You will know the right way to go.
Yes.
So by their fruits,
we
shall know them. Don't pretend. Don't pretend. Don't be married to a pastor that tells you the things you know are wrong. You continue with it.
What you already know. Somebody is changing it. You know, that's what many people come in. It's so confusing. What you already know, somebody is changing it. And you know this thing from beginning. Yes. And the person starts telling you Hebrews and Greek, say no. Yes. You are listening to Hebrews and Greek.
Yes.
And because the person doesn't do anything, he's doing it for money, and you know it. So the person should spoil it.
More than the person.
More than today. Because you refuse to answer calls, so Saul will be there.
Yes.
And you cannot see David, Saul, remain there and be fully.
That is it.
So let's say from our Pastor Mrs.
Yeah, viewers, I just want to let you know that staying at home is not the best option. You know, the spirit of error has entered into the whole system, letting people to remain at home. That is one of the strategies of the devil, so that you will stay at home and you will miss your purpose. So just like the book of Psalm 127 says, unless the Lord builds the house, the laborers, they labor in vain. You know, so if you don't allow God to build you, if you don't go to seek the knowledge of God, you will labor in vain. Your purpose of existence will be in vain. Because the Bible also says, he that winneth souls is wise. Yes. I want you to be like Paul and Silas. You can even be in your house, only your prayer with your neighbor or your friend. Yeah. You will set every other person that is in prison or in captivity free. He that winneth souls is wise. So I want you people to also share this video so that people, the stay-at-home believers, should know that it is not the best option. Yes. They are causing error to themselves and they are causing error to their whole family because they have a purpose and mission that God sent them to this world.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you, because I want to answer one straight question here. Yeah, because there is somebody, just as you said so, imagine a pastor advocating, stay at home, don't pay tax. You don't finish for the person. Yeah. There's nothing at all. No commitment at all. At all. You can stay at home for 5 years if you have, even it doesn't matter his relationship. I don't know how you have a relationship with me and not come and see me.
But your whole purpose is finished.
Have you seen somebody have a relationship and don't want to see the person?
It's finished.
I don't understand. So the whole thing is finished. Don't do this. It doesn't matter. And you don't need to go to church. Somebody was proud to say for 17 years I've not been to church. I'm still going to heaven.
Who said that?
So there's too much. That's why somebody said that confusion is everywhere. Look at what somebody wants me to answer this night before we go. He said, what do I need to encourage people? He said, Mommy, what advice do you have for some Christian who is at the edge of falling back from tithing? Many have already fallen back. That's the truth. He said, what is the advice I should give the person?
They should believe what the Bible says about tithing. The Bible says, bring your tithes, bring it. And don't listen to it. People are trying to twist also the Bible.
And if you have been paying tithe, self, how much is tithe? 10%. If you have been paying tithe, why don't you forget about all those talk and just believe in your Christian life the way you are believing it? Each time I talk about tithe, I said, this is what I'm saying it is that I am online. So you are not in my church. So you should believe what I'm saying.
Yes.
Because I'm online. If you're in my church, you say, I want money. I'm talking about you and your pastor. Because this is what you have been doing for years. Okay, since you have been doing it, you do that. People that have not been doing it, they're not even better than you too. So what is the essence? Why don't you keep doing it? Because Father, I love you. I don't want to change my mind.
That is it.
And the mouth from where this message is coming from is not coming from the right source at all.
At all. At all.
That's what concerns me inside. The source that you can stay at home without going to church is not the right source. That's how I weigh my matter. I weigh with the intent of the heart. Remember, Bible talk about the intent of the heart.
Yes.
I weigh the purpose because the voices speaking this thing are just contrary voices. I'm not paying tithe to me. But somebody saying this thing that I've been receiving tithe for years, have a millionaires club. He's a mad man living in the house of no less than how many millions? Dollars. And the reason why I don't want to talk about that guy, I'm trying to just forget it, is that we Africans run after the guy because of the name we had. We never really followed the preaching one day.
Yes.
I was right after the guy was buying his books. I never really read them one day that much. I really followed the preaching. You know, we are being carried.
Yes.
That are having congregation. This is what's wrong with us now. This is why plenty congregation we just die follow.
Yes. Yes.
We really don't know the basis of who the person was.
Yes.
But the person, if you are complaining that Nigerian pastor didn't build hospital, how many years you had euros and pounds? Did you build?
Did you build?
I'm ashamed of it. I'm ashamed. People don't have their consciousness. If people tell you that have dollars and euros, you have excess of money. Nigerian pastor in Naira. Nobody is in Lagos or in Oguda telling me that this is the hospital for free. You didn't do it that. You didn't do it. I'm asking somebody, the person talking it has he done anything? You are living in the house of about $19 million. I saw your pictures. I know you. Somebody sent your video in your house for me. You are a king in your palace there. But for the 20-something years, somebody have euros. And did you do what? That's what I'm asking. Because I don't ask questions. I want to know what you did. So that I can find the Archbishop in the house and say, before you tell me that you've done twice. Yes. Of course, I don't be able to do once.
Yes.
If you say some bishop doesn't do, this one doesn't do. Have you done
what?
What
have you done?
You build nursery school, you don't do hospital. Why would I listen to you? That's what I'm saying. Human beings are so gullible. The man talking to you was dealing in Europe. The little church can do better.
Yes.
The man should be like, this is this man's hospital. You see that other people will like to emulate you.
That's right.
You can't just be talking when you dwell and say you live in a house of $19 million.
You have not shown any example.
What is the example? What am I listening to for you? When you were pastoring church, you sent it to one of your messages, you are paying 90% of your life.
Yes.
Now you are not pastoring church.
Yes.
You said that is not needed.
That is not needed.
That is confusion.
That is not needed.
You have a billionaire club.
Yes.
It's called billionaire. Go and check it on the website. What was the club for? To make money for you. Now that the white has taken over their church, I tell you to go back home. Yes. Now you said that is bad.
All the time.
What are you saying? We are not stupid. I've been following you for years.
Yes.
I've read your books. I've emulated you.
Yes.
The reason why we have white in church today is because I want to say if a black man can pastor white, let me too. I begin to do trust and look for white. So I know you very well. I've been following you for years during YouTube. You didn't do. So I cannot be talking again, Pastor, don't do that. I do have a minister that does a pastor there. I say, Pastor, don't do Abi. You relax. Make me and you go do. Let's pray for God to bless us too and let us do. A pastor is doing the Port Harcourt. You are causing the pastor is a devil. That is giving free school. Which one you build? Because I'm asking questions. I don't want to talk because if I want to start talking to you, what you are saying is meaningless.
It's meaningless.
Because you were in Europe, you were in influence, affluence. People were coming from America to come and do missionary. You didn't do. And you are not telling me not to pay time because your church has been taken. So the other one should close. Yes. And you see ignorant people still running and saying, yes. So I don't just say the way it is. But that's the truth.
That's the truth.
Because I've noticed if the person built, I'll be very happy. You didn't build that, you are causing for you that know it's Euro. You change 1,000 euros, a big money.
Of course.
You didn't do it, you're living in the house of 19 million. I don't want to take your case, because if I take your case, you go hard.
I know.
Because I know the answers to give to every question. I'm just watching, I'm telling God, help me be patient. If I take the matter, we begin to answer each other. Because the question that I've been asking that platform is not being answered. Nobody's asking them.
Many people.
The question being asked, they don't answer. Any question you ask and I will read it and answer you. The question asked them, they don't answer. Because no answer to it. Somebody pray prayer points, you are annoyed.
Because they have no answer.
No answer. Somebody pray prayer points, say, why are you praying like this? Why are you praying like this? Why? That's why we were talking about that woman on Saturday. I said, they find better people. When guy people, they follow them, they carry my message. Make I see where I go talk. Now you whenever
you are telling people that we are giving glory to Satan because we are talking about demon.
Because we are praying. Prayer point says,
you see?
Can you see somebody calling the blood of Jesus? What are you calling the blood of? I take this one. Don't let me answer, because if I start to answer, it will be very hard, because I have answers to what you are saying.
I know.
Because money cannot win their lives. What do you do? I didn't hear hospital you build, and then come put your name on the hospital in Lagos. Say doctors free, nurses free, everything free. You don't there. You are a king. You say your wife is a queen in your palace, and you are cursing another man in village that is even giving them medical money. You go up there, cast out devil, and pay for hospital bill.
People don't want to seek the knowledge of God also.
In short, I just they watch. So I pray that God allow me to answer you, because the ones in Africa don't have answer.
Yes.
Because they are there. They don't have time for you. They don't have network, cannot do stuff. And Europe are there, and I will feel answer. Enough is enough of all this. Thou shalt not pay. What advice would I give this brother? Not to pay tithes. Nothing. If you don't want to pay, you don't want to pay. If you want to pay, pay.
Mindset.
But it's better you pay. It's better you reach heaven. God say no need that. That God say you disobey me. That's how I does my things. Let it be that I overdo, I overpray, I over this.
Yes.
That to say I was owing God. That's my mindset. Because when I've been paying, it didn't exist for me. People that are not paying it, you hear somebody say, I'll go and give offering. You don't go give them. It's a lie.
It's a lie.
Nah, lie.
Don't even give beggar.
Nah, lie. Don't they give up. They will just say beggar for you and do juju. You hear and say, I better say my dad to orphanage. Nah, lie. How many orphanage they say? The one that has been to orphanage, the move say. If you can say to orphanage, you can pay tithes.
Yes, you can pay tithes.
What are you saying? If you can pay to orphanage, you can pay tithes. Ah, tithe is tithe. Oh, you want to orphanage? Is that after tithe you still have 90%?
Yes.
Why can't you say 5% then? Here they say we'll go to orphanage. You go do. They do before. Huh? Please, let's understand this picture, okay? And we're running up like this, and I know that God will help you. And remember, by me here is Minister Felix. We are hitting Switzerland
Wow.
by February.
That's right.
By the grace of God.
That's right.
And we are going to start a work there.
That's right.
Whether the devil like it or not. We are going to start a work in Zurich there. The truth must be preached everywhere.
Amen.
That's why I like the message I say inside just now, that we have decided to start somewhere. Very simple.
Amen.
Everybody should start something.
Yes.
And begin to raise people up.
Yes.
Forget the big names, just start. Okay? Ask God, where do I connect to? Don't connect because of big name. You know the few ones we have in Europe that would have connected it, they left their little calling and went and carry a big name from Africa. This was what spoiled everything.
Yes.
I thought I know many. They would have connected it to, but because they want sharp recognition, sharp money, they went and started looking for a name that is already made and coming again with corruption. Nonsense. Please, get it clear. Any city you are, ask God, how do I bring gospel to my place? Let God lead you.
That's right.
And you will do it well. And start with your father and your mother if possible. And stop asking questions, where are the congregation? Okay? So we are going to Switzerland by February, and we are establishing a work in that place. By His mercy, Radio is establishing, starting their own this Sunday. By His mercy, they are there on Sunday. By God's grace, we are bringing our crusade to Germany by January.
Hey.
Amen. So Mr. Sonny was writing me just now that people need the dates. I've not taken dates, but this week I'll give us dates. We are going to be using the Reverend place by His mercies. And that is Hamburg.
Hey,
every other person don't get offended. We have not taken it. Many people have written many things, written many nations, many cities. We said we'll look for one to use.
Yes.
So she is on ground here now. So we are going to be using her place in Hamburg. So January, we are starting Germany again. And what God has taught us is raise fire anywhere you go.
Yes.
We are tired of stories. You come and carry fire yourself. If anywhere we go this next year, it's going to be fire. Okay? So by grace, we are going to Hamburg by January. Every other cities, don't worry, we'll come to your place. Okay? We are starting with Hamburg. And after Hamburg, January, we come to Switzerland, February. And we come to Austria, March. And we come to Radio April. Too far. When I come from last because I promised that we'll come. Okay, we'll go to Radio. I have no Holland March now. I'm going somebody March there. So, but I will come to Radio. I will check February and get another place. I will come to Radio. It can be even Germany. I didn't say. I said I will come to Radio. Let's go date. But I'm coming to Radio very soon because we're about to start a work there. So I need to come there, okay, for that work. Okay? So you can see that we are coming everywhere.
Wow.
And Lyon. Yeah, somebody was telling me about Lyon, the brother in France. We talked about Lyon yesterday. But I don't know how many Lyon we are having. Okay? So this sister writes me, let us know how many Lyon we are having. Okay? Say yes, we're waiting for you in February. Okay, that's Sister Anita from Switzerland. Wow. So I don't know how many Lyon we have. We really have Lyon at heart. This person from Lyon writes me. People used to write me from Lyon. I believe that we will actually go for the Lyon this year. Okay? So write me, let me know how about Lyon. The gospel must be preached. Thank you, Braceto. Okay? So we are taking over the nations by the word, by His grace. Very simple, okay? So we are really taking the nations. All that are coming by. He said, we need you in radio very soon.
January.
Can you hear? I wait for you.
I love you. January.
Sharp.
How you not go love us? I will come because service is starting there. I will come. I will try and push in, okay? And all that, don't worry, we are there, man.
Service starts on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's on Sunday. They've already been doing house fellowship since. Oh, wow. I say, you have been flying over Spain. Castellon is not the only city in Spain. Jealousy. Don't worry, I'll come to Madrid very soon. I'll give a date for Madrid. So we have many people in Lyon online. That's good. See, I'm promising you people, if I see Lyon online, write me today, tell them, write me today, I will give you people dates. Because I'm interested in Lyon, okay? So Sister Angela, the Lyon people online, tell them to write me today. Let me see people that say we are Lyon. On my page and my messenger, you see me come to Lyon, okay? I don't want to go to Lyon and Paris, okay? So Holland is confirmed, don't worry, match up there. Okay, I have a pastor friend there. So Madrid is confirmed, we are putting like, look at them. Okay, Hamburg, live and direct.
Yes.
Mr. Sodi have said yes.
Live
and direct. We are coming to Hamburg. We want to set that city on fire.
The fire is going to be very raw.
Aha, it's complete raw fire. This 2018, forget. It's complete raw fire, okay? So God bless you all. Keep expecting Jesus in your city and be the next person to carry the fire in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Can we get this one on before we share this? Just this one. Yeah, Lord bless you.
Hello, mommy.
Yeah, bless you.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, bless you.
Bless you too, ma. Is it possible to give a short testimony?
Yes, now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to thank God because I live in Austria.
Yeah.
So when you visit the other day, by the grace of God, I received my deliverance.
Wow.
And I was thankful to God. And after my 15 years of being in Europe, I finally visited Nigeria and I also got married with my traditional marriage.
Wow.
So I'm so grateful to God.
Wow.
You can remember that I told you about that. I told you that I have been here for long and I was having that challenge of visiting home.
Wow. Congratulations with that. Okay.
Because of the network, I could not call you when I was there. I wanted to really call you, but I said, okay,
Congrats.
to defend.
Congrats, okay?
Thank you so much.
God bless you. Congrats, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Bless you. Yes, that's what we do want people. Is that same monster that somebody that was there for 14 years couple after deliverance? Okay, most the deliverance that happened in that house was extraordinary. And testimonies keep flowing. So everybody speaking against deliverance, you need deliverance. Very simple.
That's right.
When I speak against deliverance, you need deliverance.
Yes,
That's right.
Well, I say, I can't wait to see you face to face. And that's why, where are you? They say, we need you in Rome. Rome is a place I say I must go. Say, see, mommy, Hamburg. I don't know is it that Rome, but I passed through Rome coming from Greece. Since then, my eyes cannot leave Rome because I saw people frustrated on the street. So that pain is in my heart. I said, people living a very useless life. Somebody that come to Europe using a little plastic rubber to be cooking stew and rice and looking for we beg, eat, and selling themselves for coins. Since that picture of Rome, it has pricked my heart. I don't know who is in Rome. You see me crying, I must be in Rome. I must go to Rome. I must go to Rome. So I really need people who organize that Rome for us, and surely we will go to that Rome. Me, I can't wait to be in Rome, whether the place is tight. Who is this person? We are closing, we are sharing the grace.
Mommy, we are waiting for you in radio.
You know the person. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Don't cut. You don't want to
imagine.
This way, people they are saying something. You see them look at them. You think you can.
January.
Don't mind these people. Which kind of January? January. Can you imagine? I went there. No, it's not this ending of November.
We are in December now. January will be 3 months ago.
I thought that I have informed myself.
You said you promised us now.
Okay, Catherine's in Rome. Please, Rome, write me and Leon. I want to be sure of those 2 places, okay? So let's go. Precious Father, we thank you tonight. To you alone be all the glory. Thank you for the souls that has been touched tonight. We know you have spoken to people's hearts. We ask that you will raise people in this end time to do your will, Lord. Let us not just be talkers, let us be doers of your will. Amen. Empower every one of us to do something for you in our city. In the name of Jesus, let the altars of Baal be frustrated. Let the altars of discouragement be frustrated. Lord, people that really want to do your will, send your people to them. In the name of Jesus, amen. So shall it be. Amen. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And may the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit rest and abide with us now forevermore. And surely God's goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. God bless you. Have a nice sleep in Jesus' name.
Great is shouting for you. Kabara! Kabara! May great is shouting for your life this week. Amen. May fresh result. Pull into the heart this week. Amen. Yes, Lord. May great joy. Yes. Testimony. Undeniable testimony. Yes. May they rush into your house this house this week. Amen. I see somebody like standing. Yes. Hey! Yes, Father. And the Lord said, let there be light. Yes. And there was light. Yes. I speak as the voice of God in this city. I speak to your house. Yes. I speak to your destiny. Yes. I speak to your document. Yes. I speak to your fruitfulness. Yes. I speak to your marital life. Yes. I speak to your business. I say, let there be light. Yes. Let there be light. Amen. So shall it be. Yes, Father. I declare it is well with you. Yes, Father. Whatever you thought this week shall fulfill. Yes. So shall it be. Amen. In Jesus' name. The great is shouting for you. Kabara! Kabara! May great is shouting for your life this week. Amen. May fresh result. Pull into the heart this week.